that's what you want to talk about.
Yeah. Hey guys. Controversial opinion.
Yeah.
I want to talk about Battlefront 2.
No way. Oh my god.
Absolutely not. We were here to talk.
Controversial is right.
Yeah, we were here to talk about your drinking problem.
It's gotten a lot of hand, Jacob.
It is.
It's only a problem when I run out.
Goddamn. Fucked up, man.
Look, I have no problems drinking. Let's just get that out of the way.
Yeah.
Shut the fuck.
You get the glass up to your mouth.
The glass gets to my mouth just fine. There's zero problems drinking. Oh shit!
What?
It's raining.
Yeah.
That's thunder.
Well, it's
I
fun.
walked here.
I can give you a ride.
Thank you.
That would be so crazy if I was like, perish. I just fucking close the door and drive off.
Well, I mean, if it stopped by then, I'd be like, yeah, that's fine. I can walk.
I can always give you a ride.
I know. I just forget about it.
Literally
most of
never
the
be an
I know. I always just forget about it.
As if, like, I also can't drive you.
Well, I mean, I'm kind of on the way for him.
Nah,
You would just be an inconvenience.
I mean, well, you know.
I don't want to impose.
What can I say? Everyone in my life is good inconvenience.
So Battlefront 2
So Battlefront 2
came out in 2005. Fun fact, the original.
classic.
Yeah.
Some might call it.
Yeah, the absolute original. I remember I played a shit ton with my friend Noel, and then also with Travis, which I forgot about until I loaded up the game and saw that not only was my name there, but Travis's name was also there. I'm like, fuck, that's right. I used to play split-screen games with my brother.
That's a thing that was possible once upon a time.
Yeah, once upon a time, there were games where you could do split-screen.
I miss split screen.
Seriously.
Everyone misses split-screen.
I see. Clearly not. Because they'd bring him back. Like, Jacob and I played a split screen game a couple years ago. That was more than a couple years ago.
Yeah, A Way Out.
A Way Out.
Yeah,
that was awesome.
Yeah, well, yeah, because it was fully built, like, for split screen.
Yes.
Yeah.
That was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, and then there's also, I wonder if that'll get picked up on the mic, the little rain.
There's rain. Rain ASMR.
You know, there.
Kind of.
Oh, yeah.
A little bit.
Yeah, there might be a little bit.
Might be a little
there.
Might be a little rain static in the back, but we just gotta talk over it.
I mean that, and also, you know, well, now the podcast is extra cozy. Now everyone's sleeping to us.
See, I was thinking because on my way over here, I was like, we changed a little format, right?
Yeah.
It's a book club. We should have like the sound effect of like a roaring fireplace.
That's such
dude, totally change the vibe. Like, make it like fancy lads.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
My good sir, how did you enjoy the shooty laser game?
We show up with just these fine felt robes.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
I do say that Yoda fellow knows how to swing a stick. Oh my god.
Speaking of which, it's another guy's night out.
Oh my god, it is.
I'm one of your hosts, Sean, here with my other host,
Jacob.
and my other host,
Nick.
said by the opposite of those names.
No, my name is Jacob.
Oh, okay. All right.
I can't confirm or deny my name.
Oh, all right. All right. I respect that. I respect that choice.
Yeah.
You're valid.
Yeah.
You're so valid in that.
Yeah.
So we have decided as wow, I love how was it you?
Hi.
You were the one who said that we reformatted. Yep.
Sure.
Yes.
We can go with that.
Yeah. Yeah.
Pin it on Nick.
We just said it just now.
Yeah, pin it on Jacob.
Okay. Oh, okay. Yes. Yep. So yeah, we reformatted the podcast second time to be more of a video game book club type deal. That way we have a fresh memory of what we're going to be talking about, specifically of a video game, and kind of just go from there.
Sometimes play it for the first time.
Sometimes play it for the first time, sometimes playing it again. Sometimes all three of us for the first time. Maybe. I don't know.
Who's to say?
Who's to say? And so this month, because we're going to be doing monthly instead of bi-weekly, because I think all three of us would sooner kill ourselves than play a full-ass game bi-weekly.
Depending on the game,
yeah,
I think it could be done.
Oh, yeah,
I don't want to.
Yeah, I was gonna say not like if we kept on playing first-person shooters, probably.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Most of those you can fucking crank out in like 3 days.
Yeah, which I did do with Battlefront 2, the newer version.
Mm.
I did not do it. Battlefront 2, I will fully admit, as they both came in to see, I did not complete Battlefront 2, the original. However, I played it many times as a child, so all I needed to do was boot it up, and then everything came back, like Galactic Conquest, Instant Action.
It's funny that you should.
Different...
It's funny that you should mention booting up the game. Nick, what was your experience when you first booted up the game?
I hate you so much. I hate you so much. So I had it on PC. You had a PS2.
Yes.
I opened it for the first time, right? And it took me to like the main menu screen, except it was really small.
Like how small?
Small.
And to be clear, I also played the PC version. I did not have this problem.
Well, I'm pretty sure it's because I just put it on my TV.
Right.
But I went into the settings, changed the resolution, and it didn't fix anything. I booted it up to like the highest it could go. I was like, I tried like 1920 by 1080. And I just cranked it all the way up. It changed nothing. I was like, are you fucking kidding? So I got frustrated. Came back later. Just hit play game. And closed the window and opened the game window. Yep. Thank you. Yes.
And open the game window.
Your confusion is as similar to mine.
Okay. Okay.
And I opened it, and it was full screen, but because I left it at the highest possible resolution it could be at, everything was really fucking small. All the text. I was like, I hate everything. I had been like, screw it. It's just the tutorial. I'll just try and finish. I continued the tutorial. As I was playing, it would just cut to black.
Oh, yeah.
For a little while.
Yeah.
For no reason. And then when I'd hit, like, the escape button, the pause menu, it would, like, the color would come back, but I was, like, still in the same place. I hadn't moved. Unpause, still black. Move around a little bit. Pause. Still where I am. I'm like... So I just closed it. Tried it again. Happened again. Closed it again. Tried it again. Happened again. I just got angry. Looked it up. Actually, I walked away for a little bit. Okay. Came back. Looked it up. Do you want to guess what the issue was?
Was it that the tutorial was popping up, and therefore the little you couldn't see the message because of how small it was?
No.
Okay.
It was immersion, and it was actually a bad feed from your helmet.
No. It was the Discord overlay.
Discord overlay.
Yeah, so some games you can just, like, I forget what the command is, shift something, and you can just start typing in a Discord channel.
Oh shit, I did not know that.
Yeah. I don't think it works with every Steam game, but it's very compatible. This was one of them where it was compatible, and it just made my screen blink, and I couldn't see or do anything.
So
I could hear things going on around me, FYI. I couldn't do it.
Playing as a blind clone.
I know, because I couldn't even move.
That's true.
So I couldn't even shoot. I couldn't do anything. So I was literally just standing there.
Star Wars Battlefront 2, Mr. House Edition.
So what I have to do every time before I boot up the game, go into the task manager and just end task on Discord, and then it worked fine. Until I started playing it.
Yeah, when I tried to play Battlefront 2, it worked fine. it just worked.
And Jacob, can I just say,
yeah,
I am so happy for you.
I I hope
That's an ominous crack.
Yeah. I hope that the lighting was heard.
I'm so happy for you.
Yeah.
The storm
Jacob,
rages.
If it doesn't show up in the audio, please add
yeah,
that.
yeah, I'll put in like a fucking Hanna-Barbera Scooby-Doo, like...
Yes.
Oh, yeah. And I'm sure it might surprise both of you to know that when I booted up the game, it worked normally.
Yeah.
And Sean, can I just say,
Who would have thought?
I'm so happy for you.
I believe it.
So that was my experience booting up Battlefront 2 Classic.
Wait a minute.
Yeah.
Didn't we have a problem like this before with a game?
I don't know. Probably. The Discord overlay?
No. Like, you suddenly saying that gave me a huge bit of deja vu.
That I'm so happy for you?
Yes.
Yeah, I said to Jacob.
Because I'm pretty sure, like, I think it was when you were playing a PS3 game, but the game kept fucking up.
Fallout New Vegas.
Maybe?
New Vegas did do that.
It's constantly. It was not made to be on that console.
It wasn't...
It's true.
It wasn't
Made
made
to
to
be.
be. It's like that meme. You've literally changed my life. Crashes to desktop.
Oh, God.
I don't know, for some reason, like, I just remember, I just feel like I remember having a conversation like this before, but I thought it might have been for Battlefront 2, but I don't know. Anyway. Yeah. Granted, the PS2 fucking struggled.
Yeah.
Jacob heard it when he was coming in here of, like, how badly it just wanted, it started going, it's been years.
Yeah,
Since you've used me.
Yeah, the frame rate was like Garbo. It kept...
Oh fuck! I don't even know. I didn't notice that.
Wait, like, fair enough. I'm a pedantic little shit, so I was like, oh, that's not good. That's still low frame rate.
It's at 24 frames.
Dude, literally.
Oh, I just threw up in my mouth.
Dude, Frankie gives me so much shit because we'll be like
Rightfully
watching.
so.
Well, yes, and we'll be watching footage. I'm like, that's weird. Why is that at a higher frame rate? She's like, shut the fuck up. How can you tell? I'm like, I've been cursed. Yeah, no, but yeah. Besides that, like the real noticeable shit was like the fact that it was the fucking voice line kept skipping and repeating.
It would go, "Oh, bomber incoming, 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 incoming." Yeah, it would do shit like that where it just loop the fucking last.
Pilots to ships or whatever. It's like, oh my.
And then the
God.
music would also stutter really, really badly. It was like the audio specifically was like the one where it was really struggling to maintain a game going on.
I really wish I was there for that. I had to walk here. Who wants to go first?
Well, when I played Battlefront 2 2005 for the PS2, probably Xbox and PC. Yeah, no, I like. It's funny. It is funny that you mentioned having a horrible time starting it up, because my first note is I needed to install a couple of mods to fix a few visual bugs and scaling problems, but otherwise pretty painless startup.
I
It's
hate
like,
you so much.
all right.
I hate you so fucking much.
Yeah, I was pretty much just able to like open the game and start playing, which is something that is hard to find with older PC games. Typically, you got to do like some shit TM to get it to start working, which you did, and I'm so sorry.
It's fine. I should have seen this coming.
I did briefly play the original Battlefront.
Why?
I thought about that.
That was
Yeah.
outside the purview of our mission.
I know. I was curious mostly. I very quickly abandoned it because if you think that original Battlefront 2 is pretty much just like using multiplayer maps and like kind of moving you around in the multiplayer maps and pretending that's a mission, Battlefront 1 is literally just games against bots until it's over, and then they play a little cuts. They play a clip of one of the movies in between each mission to just basically be like, now you're doing this part of the movie.
Yep.
And I was like, this is not worth my time, and I stopped.
Battlefront 1, like they just were trying something out, and like it. I think like it was obviously for that time it was fun.
Yeah.
Of course, the main qualm that I had as a kid with it was that I can't be a guy with a lightsaber. What the hell? Cause
you couldn't be.
no, with Battlefront 1, they did not have the hero system. Technically, they did have it so that you could turn heroes on, and then you would just have an AI playing as the hero. Like, so you'd be fighting alongside fucking Kit Fisto, or I think Count Dooku. Like, for some reason, they chose like the more obscure heroes for like the heroes. Yeah, I know what I've done, but I don't fuck them for doing that to me.
Yeah.
And then they were like, but because like there's only so many villains to choose from for the dark side.
Yeah, it's like Darth Maul, Count Dooku, and like
Darth Vader.
Yeah, yeah, I guess. Yeah, I suppose. There's always more heroes than villains, it seems.
Could have done a Sarge Ventress.
Was she around?
2003.
Yeah.
Is when the cartoon came out, I believe.
Okay.
Could be wrong.
Actually, I do want to look back.
Damn, that's crazy.
I know.
I didn't realize that like came out while the movies were still coming out.
Yeah, it was after.
Episode 2?
Almost immediately after episode 2, I think. I could be wrong. Yeah, it could have been later. I want to say it was 2003.
That's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, at least in that regard, I think I would have been fine with it, not being able to play as, like, heroes. Watching Clone Wars recently, I don't know, man. Clones are kick-ass.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, no. Like, honestly, a big part of playing either of these is I finally get to play, I finally get to be like, I live out my Clone Wars fantasy.
Yeah, pretty much.
Which is pretty sick. Like that, I think that was the thing that that was probably one of the things I enjoyed most about like either Battlefront. I guess more so in terms of the campaign, more so the first one because you're actually like the clones the whole time. I thought that was neat. I'd even mentioned it in like the notes because I was like, yeah, I immediately like the way they framed the missions in the second game over the first game. Because first game was literally just like clip from the movie. Anyway, you're doing the fight that you kind of briefly saw in there. Right. And this one's like, I mean, it looks like originally they had clips from the movies.
Yeah, on the PS2 version we just saw it.
Yeah,
clips from the movies, but
I don't really mind it too much because like they have their own cutscene, like little preliminary like, okay, this is like why this battle is being fought. Plus, they have actual objectives of like shit to do.
Yeah, I will say I did really like the intros to the missions. I think it's about the only thing I liked. It was it was kind of like old war movie, Band of Brothers, Saving Private Ryan, of just we're gonna monologue for a little bit while we show some stuff, and we're gonna talk about how great. Like, it didn't go into that depth, but I kind of the vibe it gave off. Yeah. If they actually went for it, I'd be so in for it. Like, I'd be all in. Yeah. If they actually
it definitely
also went all in.
It reminded me of early Call of Duty games.
Yes.
Yeah, like the first two.
Yeah. Which drew from Saving Private Ryan. Band of Brothers. So yeah. I mean,
I will say, as I think I mentioned before, the PSP version, Renegade Squadron, is more like that, where you follow a group. Like they're not all individualized, like fucking the new types of games, but like you are still like part of this one group of like clones that for some reason don't turn during Order 66. They're not like Bad Batch. I don't exactly remember what happened.
Nobody's like the Bad Batch.
Yeah. But I do remember that it was more focused on like a specific Renegade Squadron. Yeah, with I do like the voiceover with Battlefront 2. That was always like to me a really fun little bit about the campaign. Going back to it is wild because it shows you that they didn't have an idea of what Order 66 was yet. Because I don't know if you guys just heard it, but like they sounded like they were already plotting against the Jedi before even Order 66 was like announced.
Yeah, I know in one of the things it's like we all knew that we were gonna have to kill all of the Jedi eventually, so we felt kind of bad about that, but we kept going.
Yeah, I mean it's different continuity because this is like Battlefront 2. When did Episode 3 come out?
I think it was 2005.
2005. Yeah, I mean, like either way, it's still before Disney purchased everything and kind of like changed some stuff, and like Lucas constantly like retcon things.
Right.
He basically said if it's not the movie, it really isn't canon. I mean, he had some stuff to do with like the Clone War TV shows, so that's kind of here and there. But yeah, I didn't like. They're like the first mission with Kiadi Mundi. They're like, yeah, we gotta grab the holocron and take it to the Chancellor, without without the general knowing.
Yeah, we have to keep Kiadi Mundi in the dark.
And then you do, and they're just like, yeah, then we knew they could be fooled.
Oh yeah.
It's like, okay, sheesh.
Yeah, it's really weird because I know with the last mission that was before the one that you guys walked in, the Kashyyyk one, the Felucia. Yeah, Felucia. Like, I don't know, something about the way that man talks about Ayla Secura is just wild to me. He's just like,
good thing we had our helmets on.
Yeah.
Because we didn't want to look her in the eye.
Yeah, like...
Because I think they knew what they were going to have to do.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they like felt so bad about killing Ayla, and it's like, what? You guys didn't know that.
I think the whole implication is that, like, when they were being trained, they were taught, like, all these orders. Like 1 through however many, and Order 66 was one of them. But they just couldn't tell them.
Right.
I mean, they changed it, but...
Yeah. Which, I mean, especially after, like, hearing a little bit about how the Clone Wars goes, I definitely would prefer it to be the what is now the canon way, rather than it just being, like, they're always, like, knowing that they're going to fucking kill the Jedi.
Most of the time, I'd agree with you. I don't know. I kind of like they know the order is in, like, the back of their head. They just don't know if they're ever going to have to use it. Is something that just kind of, like, I don't know, interests me. But no, in general, I prefer the
sleeper agent.
Well, they have like a if you ever watch the beginning of Bad Batch or the end of Clone Wars, they're like, yeah, there's these little like biochips that we put them in still infants or whatever that they can just they're like sleeper agents. They're just hear the word and they're like kill
kill a Jedi. Yeah,
kill a Jedi.
Yeah, no, I thought it was like I like the framing of it. Like, obviously it's pretty basic, but it's like a pretty cool way to go through the whole thing. I will say it does kind of like end in kind of like, because it ends on Hoth, and it's like and after Hoth we knew that we were the best in the galaxy, and we did it. And it's like, okay, right, it felt like just like a weird way to, like, I get why you don't want to like push it all the way through to the second Death Star, because then you basically just be playing, there's no way for you to like, yeah, it would just be like, all right, then you lose. It's like, okay. But it, like, I don't know, the beginning of Episode 5 is such a funny place to be like, that's it, it's over. Yeah, I mean, overall, it was a good enough way, I think, to just like string a bunch of missions together. Have, you know, I like the little like peeks into parts of the Clone Wars you don't get to see anywhere else. Like that's more fun. Like, to me, that's more fun than playing out parts of the movies.
Like, it was cool to get like some answers of what happens between Episode 3 and 4, like with them going back to Kamino and just destroying the whole clone facility.
Right. Yeah.
Like, that to me was a really cool little detail to throw in there, because that was kind of a question. Was like, so are the stormtroopers like still clones, or are they like, what's going on there? And it's like, nope. We went, blew up our own brothers and sisters. We blew up our birthing place.
Pretty cool.
You won't know the full extent of that until the Bad Batch comes out.
What did we think of the space missions? What did we think of those?
God, I hated those.
Really?
I liked the idea of them.
The idea of them is cool, because, you know, having some dogfights out there, I just think it plays like ass.
Yeah. Like, yeah, no, I agree, unfortunately. I wanted to like them more than I did.
So, like, the one on Kashyyyk, that was, like, easy. Easy. Died a bunch from, just because I think the combat is just bullshit. You know, still died quite a bit trying to, like, get into the Separatist ship. But like there was the next one. I think it's maybe over Fallujah. I don't remember which is the next one.
Probably. I don't.
But I literally just kept dying, and I just gave up. I'm so glad that there is a skip space battle button.
Yep.
Because that was the first button I looked for.
Yeah, no, I did it every time after the first 2, I think.
Yeah, I tried. Like, I did the first one. I was like, "This is the tutorial. All right, let's try it." I hate this. I'm like, okay, that's fine. We got through it. Just like we got through the other missions. Just push through it. Got to the next space battle. I was like, just push through it. Push. Nope. Yep. Fuck you. Done.
Yeah, like
hated it.
Because in theory, like, I love the idea of like having a space battle. And it's like, okay, once you've weakened the ship enough, you can go inside and like raid it, and like in theory, it's really cool. But unfortunately, in practice, like maybe it was cool when you could play against people, but I feel like against the AI, it's mostly boring, and when it's not boring, it's frustrating. So yeah, I liked it in theory. Like I think I wrote down some shit like, yeah, like the feeling of raiding an enemy ship to disable it is cool, but it's unfortunately not executed the best. But I think. I think at the time it was probably like so fucking sick.
Like, oh yeah, no, I mean, I was pissed off when I heard that the new Battlefront was gonna have space missions.
Yeah, space missions.
No, the first one. Like,
oh God, sorry.
Yeah, not Battlefront 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, for me, like I don't know. I mean, even playing it now, like it felt nice and quick. I suppose. Did you guys play with mouse and keyboard for the missions?
Yeah.
So maybe that might have been why.
No.
Like it could have contributed, but
I don't know. To me, like the space battle I was just doing felt very fluid and very nice to go about. Like I mean, granted, I also played the game like a million times as a kid, so like muscle memory just kind of more or less came back once I figured out how to do shit. Otherwise, like like landing inside the ships, and didn't have difficulty with doing. Like I mean, for one, you basically like. If you were playing the game to just win, you basically just go inside the ship no matter what. You don't need to disable a bunch of shit.
That's bullshit.
You more or less, you disable a bunch of shit to blow up the ship. Like, you don't actually kill the bridge and that's the end of the game. You kill, like, the bridge, you kill, like, I think 4 different things on the ship and it'll blow up. And that's typically how you win, or you obviously deplete their reinforcements.
On the campaign, they don't have reinforcements.
Yeah, the campaign, it's obviously different.
Which is bullshit.
For me, I greatly enjoy the space battles in Battlefront 2, the original. And to me, they're a lot of fun. They're simple, and just having the 4 specific ships that you can choose from. One of them just straight up being another HQ that you can use. I don't know. To me, I thought that was fun, enjoyable.
Well, when you were playing it, I looked at him and I was like, did he just spawn back on the enemy ship? I couldn't access the gunship.
Yeah, I never ended up flying the gunship either. I don't know if I couldn't access it or what. Like
I went up, hit E, or the activate button. Nothing. Went to the ship right next door, hopped right in. I was like, I guess it's just there.
Yeah, no,
it's
like
just,
the way the way you did it seems like the way it's supposed to be.
Yeah.
So I don't know what the fuck.
Well,
no
that's
idea.
Part of the mission. Like it literally.
It does not tell you that.
It doesn't tell it. Doesn't tell you that in the PC version. I saw it definitely. It told him to do that on the PS2 version, but I'm with you in that the PC version doesn't tell you to do that.
It's just like when you're over Kashyyyk, it's just like, hey, disable parts of the ship, then go in. And I was like, fine, whatever.
Yeah.
And I was just getting frustrated with it.
Damn, I guess I got the optimal experience by playing the PS2.
You got the baby easy experience, apparently. Because I hate this game.
Yeah.
God, wow, fuck. Damn, now I'm the one that loves this game. Shit. Fuck.
I can see it. Like, I feel like this is a game that I think if I had played it in like 2005, I would have been obsessed with it. Like, I remember just like all like the fact you can pick all the different classes and like there's the engineer that can fix shit. It's like it's like a lot of the reasons why I think I would have liked it back in 2005 are like the same reasons why I ended up really enjoying Battlefield, because it had all the different classes and they all do different shit, and there's like the big wide open area and vehicles and all this shit. But also like this has the advantage of also being Star Wars, which is cool. Unfortunately now we have things like Battlefield, the new Battlefront, like all this shit. Mm-hmm. So I think it makes it significantly harder to go back to Battlefront 2, which you know, I'm sure in a lot of ways it inspired a lot of these games, or what might have been inspired by some of the early iterations of them, whatever. But yeah, now it's unfortunately been beaten out in a lot of categories by later games.
I will say, although this actually was the first time I ever played the game in first person, because throughout the entirety that I owned this game, did not know there was a first person mode.
Really?
Yep.
That's so funny.
Never fucking knew. I just played the game in third person, never knowing a goddamn thing as a kid.
That's funny.
Apparently, the last time I ever played it, 2009.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because that's the save file that I currently can't fucking get rid of.
Damn.
I mean, I can get rid of it, but I don't know.
Oh, yeah.
You know, as you were saying before, I should definitely delete my precious childhood memories.
Yeah.
Off my
Do
PS.
it.
You don't need those.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're right. They don't give me anywhere anymore.
Mm-mm.
Yeah.
I even said the space battles felt nice and fluid. I could actually get distance away from the objectives, which I will talk about that for the new Battlefront 2. But another little fun, because I will say most of my notes, most of them are just me ripping on like the campaign or something.
Mm-hmm.
I did like the last note I made for 2005 was Jesus, Fallujah is space Vietnam, because the way they first start talking about it, it's like, yeah, we got airborne diseases and the fucking creatures are in the jungle and such, and like the full way that they're describing them, like, oh my god, this full on sounds like they're recounting Vietnam right now. That is something I also really like about original Battlefront 2, is that they still have like. Granted, I assume you guys didn't like fully explore all the different options for Battlefront 2.
What do you mean?
Like, you didn't just check out only the campaign.
Yeah, no, I didn't really check out the like other shit really. No, I just kind of did the campaign.
Yeah, I just did the campaign because I did not want to do this any longer than I had to.
Damn. No, because there's a lot of little fun things they threw in Battlefront 2. Like, if you do the instant action, there's different ways of playing instant action. There are different game modes. One of them is Hunt, where instead of playing as like Rebels and Empire or Troopers and CIS, you play as like the wildlife. Sometimes against the actual like. Like you can go on Endor, you can be the Ewoks versus the Stormtroopers. My favorite is Fallujah because you can be the Accolades. And that shit's so fucking cool, dude. I love being the Accolade. It's such a fucking cool little creature. Love that thing. Yeah, you can do a bunch of like they had little stuff like that. There was I know they made sure to hide in one mode in Tatooine. That's Assault. And Assault, typically, if you see an instant action, that's for space battles. But they had it there, you know, for you to be like, what the fuck? Why is Assault on Tatooine when it's not space Tatooine? It's just Tatooine. Play it. It's just hero battle. All you get to be any of the heroes and fight against each other. It's so much fun. I remember playing that one a lot with my friend Noel. And then the other game mode in there, Galactic Conquest. So you could go throughout so like it would be basically a game of Risk. So you have your own fleet, and then there's the enemy fleet, and you kind of go over to each planet and take over until you have the control of the entire galaxy.
Okay. Yeah. So it's like you're picking a bunch of like multiplayer games to play. And then whoever each one determines if you get
the planet.
Yeah. Okay. Gotcha. So it's like a best 2 out of 3, except it's best this amount of planets out of this amount of planets till whoever wins or something.
It's basically until you get all the planets. Like you're basically trying to push back like the Separatists as the Republic.
Okay. That's neat.
Galactic Conquest is a lot of fun. Because I don't know, did you guys explore the new Battlefront 2's different options?
Oh, I'm not done talking about the first one yet.
I know. I just wanted to ask if you guys did that.
Yes, I played a few of the different options.
Well, that'll be funny because I didn't. I only played the campaign. I did play like a little bit of arcade and instant action. Only a little bit of that, but otherwise, I assume there's nothing like Galactic Conquest and.
Not really.
Yeah, that's a shame. I really like that mode.
What else did you have to say?
Oh, I have a lot to say.
Please.
I hate this game. So people talk about there's a group of games up here that people hold like on their backs, on backs. Like it's just a pyramid of people just holding these games up. I feel the same way about this game as I do about Shadow of the Colossus.
That's right.
I don't like either of these games. People hold them in such high regard. I think they're dog shit. They were so unfun. Like combat, I knew was gonna be rough.
Yeah.
Just the age of it. That is one thing I just accepted, and it didn't help that it just got off to a bad start.
Mm-hmm.
But like the damage I felt dealing and incoming was just inconsistent. Like I would do damage to one guy, next guy it would just do like a different amount, I feel. And like some guys have like more health, but like between the same units it was like felt inconsistent. Like with the snail droids on Felucia, I was Ayla Secura, hit him with my lightsaber the first time I did this mission, did like absolutely nothing to their health.
Snail droids.
Yes, the big tank ones.
You're talking about Super Battle droids, the ones.
No, I'm talking about the snail droids.
The ones with it's like
they have
like
a big tread in the middle. You can see them on Kashyyyk in episode 3.
Wait,
they have the
vehicles?
Yes, they have the two. Well, not vehicles; they're all droids. But they have like the two cannons on the sides. You know which ones I'm talking about.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, they're defending like the auto lasers. The first time I did that mission, lightsabers did absolutely nothing. I died, got really angry. To emphasize my point and like how much I just dislike this. I haven't like actively gotten angry at a game in a long time. This is the first time in a very long time I've actively just shouted at a game and gotten like physically like abrasive. And like the second time I did it, slicing through them like butter. And you know what? There was another point. Like the first mission with Kiadi Mundi, they have like auto turrets there, the laser turrets.
Right.
Yeah. I tried attacking them, just instant death. I'm like, okay, sure. But then there's a later mission where you have to hop on one, and I was so confused because it's like I couldn't hop on the other one. All the other times that they were there to shoot me down. But yeah, like in terms of damage, like sometimes like I'd get like hit, like one shot kill. I'm like turning a corner. I'm like, what the hell is happening? Other times I'd turn corners. I'd take bullets left and right. It's like, where's the consistency here? And then flying the ships. I don't remember. There's like one battle where you have to take down like 3 of the separatist cruisers.
Right.
That's the one I just gave up on.
Yeah, I think me too.
Literally, the auto turrets were just sniping me from across the place.
Yeah.
The entire battlefield, because like it'll kill cam you.
Right.
Other ships. Like not even like fighters. Just the auto turrets on the other ships. And like you try to shoot them, and then literally all of them point at you. It's like, okay, A, get it. B, this is stupid.
This is so odd to me.
On Yavin, this is like where I just gave up. I was, there's like, go into the...
Yeah, go into the base and like plant the bomb or whatever.
No. I was trying to kill the 3 rebel leaders first.
Yeah.
I got 2 of them, and then the last one just killed me out of nowhere because they turned invisible. Which I'm like, I guess. But then they have Wookiees everywhere, which I feel like should be like,
oh my god,
one of like the special classes. There should only be like. Also, your guys do absolutely nothing.
Oh yeah, they're
and I'm like,
yeah.
Why? this is so useless.
Like,
all of
occasionally-
I'm the only one doing anything. I will get down to there have been several times where I've gotten down to one reinforcement because that's me.
Yeah.
I'm the only guy doing anything on this mission.
Yep.
And literally, like, it was defend the reflecting pool for like 2 minutes. And because there's the guys on the towers.
Yeah, oh, the fucking tower guys.
You can't shoot them, but
Yeah.
like there's one like immediately at there.
Yeah.
There's also several by the base.
Yep.
Which sniped me
Yep.
from they weren't even rendered in. They weren't even rendered in for me, and they were still sniping the hell out of me.
Jesus Christ.
I hate this game.
Yeah.
I viscerally got angry at this game.
I-
If I had a disc of it, I would have smashed it. I would have broken it. I would have gone to the rage room, just off of Richmond here, and I would have taken everything to that until it was nothing but dust. In fact, actually, that sounds actually really fun. I might actually just go to like one of the secondhand game stores and just get a copy just to destroy.
Hey man, I'll
Okay,
take every
Hey,
copy
man,
of Battlefront 2
I will
you
take
have.
every copy of Battlefront 2. I don't care what system it's for. They are getting destroyed. I mean, I'm purchasing them. I'm giving them to charity. The charity is me destroying them. But I'm not going to tell them that.
Alright, I legitimately think that you guys should maybe instead play on the PS2.
No.
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 Don't
Sean,
believe-
I am not going to ever touch this game again. I'm going to uninstall it, and if I could hide it from my Steam scroll bar,
You can.
I can.
Yeah, you can
Thank
hide it.
God.
Yeah. There's a hide option.
Thank God.
Yeah.
Because I had such the
Worst
opposite
$10 I've ever
experience.
spent on Steam.
I had such the opposate experience.
At
with you
least with
guys.
Shadow of the Colossus, I got it for free because it was like the game of the month. I'm getting absolutely nothing back on this one.
It's such a cause I definitely had a lot of the same experiences. Like, there were several missions.
I'm so glad we had I said Yav and you were like, oh my God.
Yeah, no, dude. Honestly, the further you get into the Empire side of
Yes.
it, the more it would just I would just go into an area and just get shot to pieces.
Yes.
And I was just kind of
because your guys are doing nothing. Their
Yeah.
damage is inconsistent.
yeah.
And it's like, what am I supposed to do?
Yeah.
There's no checkpoints either, so you guys start the whole thing over. And I'd be like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah,
I'm done.
There were a couple of times when I get my ass kicked, and I'm like, okay,
Yeah,
I should probably do it this way this time.
There were times where I'm like, okay, that one is on me. Also,
Yeah.
I want to get this out of the way.
Yeah, of course.
I hate Darth Vader. He was really fun to play as until he starts running. It's it's like a slow build, and then he just goes. It's like because he just walks. He's just like
Yeah.
But if you hold down shift, he's just like walking for like a second, and then boom.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
because you're supposed to destroy parts of the Yavin, the rebel cruiser.
right,
You have to go into the turbine area,
right.
and I was trying to run that way, and he just was walking, and then immediately sprinted into the turbine and died immediately. And because you can't, there's no build up for it for getting the hero back. My hero was just done the second I got it back, and I was like, I hate this. I hate that is that is the pin I am putting in this game.
Yeah.
I hate this game.
I don't know. It's just
Do
crazy
you remember
that you had this whole different experience than I did. Because to me, the game was pretty easy.
Do you remember the tier list we were making on Friday?
Yes.
And I made that category stinky.
Yeah.
I'd put that there.
Yeah, I a part of me just really legitimately thinks that because both of you don't like it, both of you did not enjoy it,
Yeah.
and you're saying all these things, I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? I didn't experience this at all. It just makes me think that because didn't you also say that the PC port has mixed reviews?
No, on Steam it has overwhelmingly positive reviews.
The one that has mixed reviews is the remaster.
Okay.
Yeah.
The new one?
Yeah, not the new one. There is a remaster of the original classic games.
Oh my god.
Yeah, but it's apparently like broken and shitty, and everyone just says like there's no point to play this. Just play the originals.
I did not have any trouble. I mean, you watched me do like a little bit of like the last mission. I didn't have much trouble.
I have noticed in older games, they do dumb down PC ports from PC to consoles.
Yeah, like they tend to make them a little easier.
Yeah.
Just because you are at a disadvantage. Like typically, at least in a shooter game, you're typically at least a little bit of a disadvantage playing on controller, especially back in the day before they like really started nailing down how to make controller work with shooters. By then they had started to figure it out. Like they were starting to figure out like magnetic, whatever, like the
Aim assist.
Yeah, aim assist and everything. Like Halo really helped pioneer that a lot, but yeah, that could be what it is. And like you could be right that there's a bunch of shit that like I think it's possible that maybe if we had played the PS2 version, we wouldn't have run into as many like things that just pissed us off.
Yeah.
I struggle to find a way where that is. I struggle to believe in a universe where that exists.
But like for me, like even the stuff that was there there wasn't enough there. Like there are some games you'll play and you'll go, this has a 9 out of 10 in it, but it's brought down to like a 6 or a 7 by like some shit that pisses me off. This is unfortunately like, even if everything went right, it's like a 5 or a 6 for me. It's like fine.
It was like a 3 or a 4.
Oh yeah, which
I like viscerally, and yeah.
Like unlike Nick, I have nothing against it personally. I wouldn't butcher it at the first chance I got. But it's like I said, I think like for me, I played it and I went, you know what, this thing is very of its time. There's nothing wrong with that. I don't think that the game I didn't feel like the game was like poorly made.
For the time, I think it was good.
Yeah.
And like I wanted to like. I went into this game wanting to like it.
Yeah.
Like Star Wars.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know if you know this
Yeah.
about me.
Yeah. Nick, are you about to tell me?
I like Star Wars.
You fucking like Star Wars?
Yeah, dude.
I always thought you were a Trekkie. This whole time I thought you were a Trekkie. You really love Star Trek.
God.
No.
Wow.
Never debase me like that. Like, you can make the joke about me just liking, like, coming into the realization I like Star Wars. Never. Ever.
Never compare me to those freaks.
Never put me and Star Trek in the same sentence unless it is followed, unless there's a negative somewhere in there.
I mean, honestly,
I'm kidding. There's nothing wrong with Star Trek.
Yeah, I was gonna go a whole bit because I mean,
well,
the joke is that he's a Trekkie.
He's the Trekkie.
Yeah, he's the fucking weirdo.
Because Jacob
He's
really
the
likes Star Trek. Because Jacob really likes Star Trek.
Jacob's the freak.
And as you at work, we took an impromptu vote about who the sociopath is in our office.
Most likely to be
most
a sociopath.
likely to be a sociopath. Jacob was voted most likely to be the sociopath of the office.
God damn.
So I do have to play like a little here, and like I do have to like appease a little bit. I can rip, but as long as I bring it back up.
Yeah, no, that's fair. Yeah. I can see that. I can see Jacob coming to work with a gun one day.
I have a question. Did you tell Frankie that?
Oh shit! Did I tell her that? I did.
People voted on this.
It was me, Jeff, and Tyler.
Yeah,
I only
it was
like
just
3 people. Tyler came out.
Alex was a part of it. And
he would have absolutely said Jacob. The second he heard anyone say Jacob, he'd be like, "Oh yeah, that's Jacob."
Yeah, no, because that's the thing. Like, especially
whether he thinks it or not, he just enjoys piling on.
No, that's true. No, like that's the thing. At work, I'm usually like I'm pretty quiet and like like I'll make jokes when I see an opportunity, but it's like I'm usually just trying not to get in anyone's way. Like just how I am. But that leads to everyone just kind of being like, "You don't talk much."
Yeah,
I don't know what his deal is.
I do remember you talking about it when we were on a walk one day.
Talking to me all the time.
It's so true.
I don't have this experience. Quiet Jacob never had it.
Yeah, Jacob was saying that like even people at Party City feared him.
It's true. Yeah, no, everyone who worked under me was scared of me.
I think you did tell me that once.
Yeah, it's so funny.
It is hilarious to be your friend and know who you are, and like hearing people fear you, and it's like, have you heard a single word out of Jacob's mouth?
Exactly. Like but that's the thing. Truly, being quiet will like people will fill in so many blanks. It's crazy.
True. That's fair.
Yeah.
Anyway, back to Star Wars.
Hi. How are you?
I'm doing all right. How are you?
I'm fantastic.
That's good.
Got a lot off your chest.
I don't have to play this game anymore.
That's
so
so true.
That's a win for me.
I'm so sad. I really would like.
I'm so
to
sorry.
Try PS2.
I know you really like this game. We're just ripping into it, but like I had a lot of feelings about this.
No, that's fair.
Most of them were aggressive.
It sucks because again, I just feel like y'all just got like a shitty port that doesn't work as well as the PS2 version.
It's possible.
And
I
that's
feel like the PS2
main
version is the port.
Yeah, I don't know what the original version would have been, but also
I mean,
I
like
actually,
a lot of shooters of the day were made for PC and then moved to consoles.
I do think because I got to play it for a little while when I was a kid over at my cousin's house. I think it was actually made for the Xbox because like the Xbox got like features that the PS2 didn't. Like there's a power-up system for every single clone trooper. I don't know if you guys were able to do that on PC.
I mean,
there was like a button you would hit that was only for the Xbox.
No, there was some troopers who had abilities like extra shield. And then there were like where you killed an enemy and then they dropped like tanks. It wasn't always health tanks sometimes. And I still have no idea what any of them do. There were like 4 colors: red, yellow, blue, and purple.
Oh,
I only know what the blue one does.
yeah, blue is back to tank.
Yeah, I don't know what the other 3 do.
The red one, which is like you're talking about, like it's like a closed tank, but it has like a little bit of red.
Yeah,
I believe that's ammo.
it's bullshit.
Yeah, I don't remember what the other 2 do, but I do know that like. Yeah, at least for the Xbox version, I remember like hitting a button and then all of a sudden my character had like static electricity around them. And it was like a power-up boost or something. But I know that wasn't the thing on PlayStation.
I also hated heroes.
You're playing as a hero?
Yeah.
really.
So
Damn.
for the longest time, because they just give you Jedi to play as, and when you're a trooper, it has your weapon, your grenades, and when you are a Jedi, it has a lightsaber.
Yes.
And the throw ability. So hold on. I assumed incorrectly that the lightsaber at the bottom was just showing my current weapon. I didn't know that. It doesn't tell you that was also my health bar and a timer.
Yeah.
So when I was tooling around Camino as Jango Fett, carrying precious data, I would just die, and he'd just keel over and be like, "Bounty hunter's left." And he's like, "My job's done." I'm like, "No, it's not, you asshole! Get your ass to the fucking ship!" And so, like,
Why do I have a lightsaber as Jango?
well, no,
Fett?
that's when I figured it out.
Oh, okay.
Because all the other times it was a Jedi.
Right, makes sense.
So I'm like, why? Because I saw it like decreasing, like when I got hit or like over time, and I was like, I hate everything. I hate everything.
Yeah, that's fair. Because they don't tell you. I mean,
Because Kiadi Moody has a blue lightsaber.
Yeah.
It's always a blue lightsaber.
And Ayla Secura.
Ayla
has
Secura,
one.
he has one. So when it shows you a blue lightsaber, it makes sense.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan Kenobi has a blue lightsaber. There is zero like
Wait, Yoda.
When do you play as Yoda?
Does he not? Do you
Oh,
not play
Kashyyyk.
as him as Kashyyyk?
Yeah, you can play as him on Kashyyyk.
That one never popped up for me.
Really?
Yes.
Okay.
When you play as Anakin, blue lightsaber.
Lightsaber. It's so funny.
Yep.
It's so fucking.
I'm
funny.
glad. I'm glad you find it funny.
It's so funny. Then like all these little dominoes were right there.
As far as I understood, playing a Jedi with a blue lightsaber, and in the corner there was a blue lightsaber. That was just my equipped weapon. Throw was my ability. I just die randomly. There's zero way. Well, plus, like new, modern shooters will let you know where the enemy fire is coming from.
Right. Yeah.
There was like zero way for me to tell.
Mm-hmm.
Most of the time.
Yeah.
I will say that is one of the shittier parts. Is like I remember I was like walking around as Kitty Mundi and I kept on seeing like green shots. They were missing me.
Yeah.
But like I was seeing them like where the fuck are they?
Yeah.
I can't see. I don't know where the fuck these shots are coming from. So I just kept on walking, which I didn't die. I didn't get killed by it.
I'm so happy for you. Put another crack of lightning.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
I'm done. I got nothing else to say. I've vented.
Yeah.
If anyone else has anything to say,
Speak
please.
now or forever hold your peace.
Speak now.
No, I think that's pretty much everything I had to say about it. Like, I had an okay time with it, but I was definitely getting frustrated.
I'm
by
so
the
happy for you.
Oh yeah, another little side thing I put in. So I went, oh, so the Seps, eh? Guess the Clanker slur wasn't in there yet.
The what?
Clankers?
No. What did?
Oh, Seps. They call them Seps,
yeah.
the Separatists.
Yeah.
I was like, huh.
I don't know. I feel like Clankers is like.
Oh, yeah, no, it's
easy. It's like right there.
so much better.
It's like well, I mean, like the fact that they didn't think about it first. It's like, what are you doing, guys?
I mean, the Clanker would not have been the first thing I thought of.
Really?
You know.
What was the first thing you would have think of? You're like, we need something to call like a slang for these guys.
We need a slur for the battle droids.
They're just battle droids. I mean, like, you need something like, the battle droids are over there.
Bolts.
That's still too long. That's longer than
It is.
droids.
Yeah, I
battle droids.
Boat bucks.
Or scrap heaps.
Still longer than battle droids.
What? Scrap heaps?
Scrap heap battle droid.
Battle droid.
Battle. Yeah, I guess.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Eat shit.
I will, and I'll love it.
I know you will.
He says to the shit eater man.
Oh, I wasn't thinking of Bucket of Bolts. I was trying to think of Rust Bucket.
Yeah, so Battlefront 2017.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
Is this a 180?
Yeah.
Are we swapping sides?
Yeah. if you enjoyed Battlefront 2, yes.
I mean...
I shouldn't say that. I don't like the campaign. I think the gameplay, pretty alright, except for space battles. Yeah. Not... Okay. I should say, with space battles, I don't like the fact that, like, when they give you the objective, there's not a whole lot of space for you, like, I would try to run away from the objective so I could make space so I could shoot at it without just smacking into a fucking fighter. But, like, I would turn around and it's still, like, only a couple feet away from me. Unlike original Battlefront 2, which is why I was saying with the, I can actually gain distance away from objectives. Like,
yeah, that's fair.
That was,
I feel like it felt surprisingly claustrophobic.
Yes.
In some of the space battles for me, too.
Zero.
Damn.
Did not have this.
Wow. Yeah.
No, I like honestly, I kind of like the tight spaces. Felt more like a high intensity dogfight. I could get away from, like, I don't really know, like, which objectives you're speaking about.
Like, anytime you'd have to, like, destroy a turret or something. Like, it's normally, like, the bigger ships that I had a tougher... Like, I would be, like, full thrusters, everything. And then I would turn back around and I only gained, like, a couple meters away from it. And I'm already about to crash back into it from turning around.
Yeah, I wouldn't say I had that much trouble with it, but it was definitely something, like, when you said that, I was like, yeah, I feel like I ran into that here and there.
Like, I would just, like, do a run. So if there were a bunch of turrets in the way, I'd just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Then just extra boosters. Turn around, come right back. Do the 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
I know for sure, like, the biggest one that I had offense with that was when you finally get to play as the Millennium Falcon, which does make sense. It's a giant fucking ship compared to all the other fighters, so it definitely makes it was very claustrophobic when I was playing as Han Solo and the fucking Millennium Falcon. Like, anytime I would try to get away from that ship that you're trying to sink into the lake there, it just felt like I wasn't getting very far away from it at all.
I don't remember having that problem with that mission, but I don't know. I feel like I certainly enjoyed the space battles more in this game than I did in the original Battlefront 2.
Yeah, I really enjoyed the space battles.
I like that you could go first person
Yeah,
for that. It was
that
kind
was
of cool.
fun. I did third person mostly.
That's fair.
I don't know. Just a bit. I could see more. I felt.
No, that's so true. I just so enjoyed being in the cockpit of like an X-wing or.
And let me tell you, you are 100% justified. That is cool as hell.
Mm-hmm.
I just like when I'm moving. Well, I can move in like all 3 dimensions.
Yeah.
My brain is like, I need to see as much as possible.
Completely valid.
But I know it's like I didn't have a problem with the gunplay in Battlefront Classic. Shooting around the they said locking on in missiles was like the easiest way in like the tutorial. I did not find that being the case. I found blasting them was the easiest way.
Yeah, typically that was how it was for me too.
But yeah, I mean, obviously they gave you that little ball to track. I still overall found it really fun. I felt a lot more maneuverable. They give you a lot more terrain to work with, I feel.
Yeah, that's fair.
Because it's like over Kashyyyk, it's like our ship's here, their ship's there.
Yeah.
It's just there's just a lot of empty space. There's more. I know it's like sky battle or space battle, but like it does feel like there's more stuff in the area. Like the one that like I play a lot. I don't know why. I just really like the dockyard where they're building the Star Destroyers.
Oh yeah.
It's like a giant ring.
Right.
But yeah, you can go like in it a little bit. You can go under it, like all over this place. I don't know. I just really enjoyed that one.
Yeah.
But
yeah, whenever you got a chance to go inside of a structure, that was cool.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
I just really enjoyed. Not that it like in Classic, it wasn't. I don't really think it was all that fluid, but I didn't have an issue with it.
Right.
Really enjoyed. It felt like pretty consistent, very fun to do barrel rolls, and just I don't know.
Yeah, it was like easy to do, which was nice.
Mm-hmm.
If you ever try and fly a jet in Battlefield, that shit is trigonometry.
Yeah.
It's so hard and annoying. Like any kind of any piloting you have to do in a Battlefield game, I would sooner shoot myself most of the time. But
Battlefront.
Battlefront, they're just like, so if you hit the A or D keys, you do a little spin.
I played on controller.
It's easier.
Yeah.
Even on PC, a lot of times, I will say, a lot of times, flying in games is better with a controller because the joysticks kind of naturally come back to the middle, and you don't find yourself like moving the mouse like over like. But this actually had a nice happy medium where if you pulled the cursor over it kind of like the cursor on the screen kind of like draws out like a dotted line.
Okay.
So you can tell like you're like pulling the front of the ship in one direction or another direction. It's kind of hard to describe, but instead of it being like you're trying to point it over, it's like, okay, pull it this way, and it's like you're pulling the joystick in one direction or another, and it's like way better for dogfighting combat when it comes to mouse and keyboard. It wasn't always perfect, but it was significantly a better time than I've had with plenty of other games that try and do air combat with a mouse and keyboard, which was nice.
I feel like space combat wise, at least to me, there wasn't much of a difference between the two, other than the PS2 version had
you were in the bathroom and we literally just said that it was like completely different.
Yeah, I don't feel that way. I feel like they were both pretty fluid.
I didn't
like the thruster part.
To kind of recap, gameplay like moving around wasn't bad in Classic. We thought it was a lot more fluid, a lot more seamless. Turn around corners. There was more terrain to move around in space or in the sky. They had said like locking on and shooting missiles is the best way to take down other fighters. We were both like, no, just shoot them.
Yeah. For Classic? Yeah.
And like even in new 2017, it was like still the best way for me, at least.
I think in 2017 it was better with missiles, because like typically I'd shoot the missiles and then I'd just move away, and sure enough that target would be immediately destroyed while shooting, and then I'd just start shooting at somebody else. While the two battles I played of the original Battlefront 2, they didn't. They like did like a half a health bar, the proton torpedoes, and I'm like, I know, that's kind of shitty. And so I just shot them. Yeah, so basically I was like, well, I guess I'll just use the missiles on the fucking main shit to blow up, because that seems all that they're really fucking useful for.
Like for me in like 2017 Battlefront 2, the space missions were like, this is fine. Like I it kind of passed me by, and I was just like, yeah, it was all right. There were a couple of like cool moments where it's like, oh, you're kind of flying through here and like you can kind of do this, but there were times when it was like a little tedious, where like I feel like I'm constantly like fucking jerking my ship around to try and like get locked back onto a fucking TIE fighter that somehow feels like if my ship is here, he's just fucking just flying directly around me. And it's like, what the fuck are you? Where are you?
In the campaign, it was like that one guy.
Oh my god,
I hated that. But like that was like the one time I was like, fuck this.
It's like he's fucking right behind you. Like, how are you gonna get me, Aiden?
Well, even I was behind him, and he was just like they just cranked the maneuverability on his just to like it's like when they like in Bethesda games where they just crank numbers just to make it difficult. It's like it makes it difficult. Yes, it does not make it fun difficult.
By the way, so with starting out the campaign, do you guys remember it doing like the typical Star Wars startup, like the?
I guess I wasn't paying attention.
Okay.
I don't think it does.
Yeah, that's why I thought too, because I did put in here crazy choice to not start with the typical Star Wars intro, because I mean
a lot of the other Star Wars.
That's true.
It did, but like I don't think it matters.
Yeah, I'm.
It didn't change anything for me. Plus, I don't think many other Star Wars games do that. I don't think Jedi does. Jedi Survivor.
No, I don't think it does. I think it's better for that. Honestly.
There would be a lot of things it would be better for,
but I get like when I heard it when I booted this up, I was like, oh, that's nice. That's a nice little thing there. And then like anytime like it would do like the little Battlefront 2 logo, but it wouldn't play the song or anything. And it's like, this feels weird. This is a weird choice to just not just have Star Wars Battlefront 2, and then it's not even playing like the main Star Wars song. It just, it felt odd to me.
I don't have a problem.
You're like, what am I even playing?
Yeah,
I don't hear the music.
What game is this?
What the fuck? Is this Shrek 2 for the PS2?
Is this Shrek Super Slam?
I will say, I don't know if we wanted to continue talking about the space battles. Alright. So, I did go. I just went full chronological order with all my notes. At least for the most part, some sidetracks, but
I have a flash forward at the start of mine, and then we eventually catch up to where it is.
Mine, it starts with a little bit now, and then we go back a little bit to just bring in some more characters and some more backstory, and then we continue along like the main time for a little while with a couple flashbacks here and there, just to keep the viewers up to speed, because we're going to introduce some new concepts pretty fast. And we don't want to be like, what is going on here? What is this? We want to give them a little context. And then about 2/3 of the way in, we're going to do another flashback, right? And that's going to this is where it all comes in. And then in the finale, this is going to be the main time, and then it's going to have a flashback to the very beginning, where it all started.
Full circle.
This guy can never stop talking about his book.
What book?
Alright. I'm glad that your notes do all that. That's crazy for you to put so much. It's almost like you wrote a book.
Almost.
Yeah. You should publish it. Publish your notes.
Publish my notes?
Yeah.
No.
Okay. That's fair.
They're incoherent.
What was your note? What was your first note?
So my first note was that I thought it was actually really cool that we got the perspective of what the Empire saw when the Death Star blows up. Like, I think it's cool to, as I put in, it was a good choice on starting at the point where the Empire is fallen, or has fallen. And first I thought it was going to be like the Rise of the New Order, which I was like trying to think like, no, I'm pretty sure it kind of did, but no, it just straight up like showed like the last little fight the Empire had left in it, and then they did the jump to Resurrection to where it's like, all right, it's already established thing. I mean, at least it filled in a little bit of this blank, but there's still a lot of like, why did this happen? I want to know more about the in-between, please.
I put down, it's neat that this picks up after it feels like it picks up after the events covered in the original Battlefront 2. It makes it feel more like they were trying to build from the original rather than replace it. Because granted, there's still a decent gap in there, but it doesn't like. I was kind of surprised that there wasn't any. They didn't indulge in the like, well, let's redo the Battle of Hoth and like let's redo all this. Instead, they're like, no, it starts at the next most interesting point for you to play as the Empire. Compared to the original Battlefront 2. Even if it wasn't intentional, I thought it was kind of neat going from the original to the new one. I noticed it and I thought it was neat. I noted in the first mission, right off the bat, this game reeks of something I want to call DICE campaign. All the enemies run around mindlessly waiting to be shot. It's even worse because I don't have to ADS to passively line my crosshair up with their heads, fire once, and win. Because the game just gives you perfect aim with your hipfire crosshair. So
I thought I was noticing something like that was happening as well.
It was most noticeable in the first couple missions, where especially the first one when you're breaking out of the rebel ship. And you are faced with hallways, and the guys literally are just lining up to die. It's so sad. I'd say like the game increased in like difficulty and complexity of scenarios as it went on, but but also the AI never stopped being stupid as fuck.
As far as the opening goes, like. I guess, it was fun to see the Death Star blow up, but like as far as like starting from like the Empire, I didn't care. Like the characters were not interesting whatsoever. They were just really boring, which made me not care that there was the Empire. I thought it was an interesting choice, but a wasted one, because like, and then like I don't know if these are in your notes, but like they just jump over to the rebels really quick, and I'm like, you spend your entire life being brainwashed by the Empire, like both of you, and because you talked with Luke and you had a conversation with your dad, you're just like, I'm leaving. It's rushed, A, B, forced.
Like the
I did throw down specifically also the really sudden switch from being a part of the Empire to just joining the rebels rather than a little bit of an internal struggle between that is kind of jarring. I do like I understand Del doing it just because of his encounter with Luke, because like he's literally meeting with basically the leader of the rebels, basically
Leia.
Well, one of the big one of the big figures of it. I'd say.
100%.
Iden does not make any sense as to why she just immediately is like, let's do that. Like, she's very much shown to be brainwashed by the whole ordeal. Like they're like full on shit talking the rebels in the very beginning of the game. And for her to just suddenly switch, like, I get, they're about to blow up a whole ass planet. That
it is her homeworld.
Yes, they're blowing up her homeworld.
Still, but like even her dad is like, it's gotta be done for the Empire. It's like I feel like she has been brainwashed with the exact same thing for the Empire.
That's the fact that she's like, especially the fact that she's like a special, like a spec ops trooper kind of deal. Like, I feel like you only get the most brainwashed motherfuckers for that. That's so valid. Like, I don't think it bothered me quite so much as it seems like it bothered you guys, but I can definitely concede that it's like, they do it. It's kind of like, well, this is the point where we need them to start being with the rebels. So,
well, like it bothers me just because it's bad writing, but like it doesn't like terribly bother me because I know this is it's like Call of Duty campaigns. It's about the multiplayer, the campaign is kind of the tertiary to the forethought about how the game is going to be made. It doesn't really bother me so much as it's just like, whatever.
Yeah. Honestly, it was a very like, like all right.
So it was like, it was a disappointment, like as like a writer, but like also I'm kind of expecting this in the first place, so it's like it's not that big of a deal.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's bad.
Yeah.
And to me, that like, it sucks to have that expectation with it because of the fact that like, people cared about there not being a campaign in the first Battlefront, which is why Battlefront 2 had a campaign. Because people were like, well, what the fuck? Why is there no campaign for Battlefront 1?
Well, EA is also terribly stingy. Remember, like, they... Oh, what was it?
What crazy thing are we going to talk about with
No. I mean, they lowered the amount of games you'd have to play to get loot boxes, but then they also lowered the percentage to get cool stuff. They changed the ratios, if I remember correctly. There was something weird because there was a bunch of backlog. You had to play, like, you didn't have to pay to win.
Yeah.
But you had to play like 100 games to get like enough credits or like in-game currency to get like anything.
Yeah.
I think, and then like, it was they lowered the amount of games you needed to play, but they also increased the amount of in-game currency you would need to get it. So essentially defeating the point or making it worse, depending on how you like what the numbers look like.
If I remember right, I think that complaint was even specifically made about Darth Vader because there was like either it was just the fact that you could unlock Darth Vader at the very beginning, because I think they made it so you couldn't, like, you had to like unlock heroes in order to be able to play as them in game.
Yeah, I mean, it would still extend to every character.
Yeah.
Or everything, because like even the skins have like cost to them.
Yeah, and I believe at that time though, like Darth Vader was like the most expensive one, and like someone did calculations that you'd have to like play like damn near a full year's worth of games in order to be able to finally get Darth Vader.
Like without having to pay.
Without having to pay in-game currency.
That's fucking crazy.
Mm-hmm. So they lowered the amount of games you need to play to like get the currency,
get a certain amount.
Well, then they raised the amount it would cost.
That's fucking crazy.
I mean, that's
yeah.
So like like they get to like say, yeah, we listened to the gamers, but they still didn't like it, so we're going back to the no, because I think they were one of the big proponents of no one plays story mode anymore.
No,
like, that's not the.
That's right.
So like they can just point to this, even though they half-assed it.
Yeah. When I was playing it, I kept being like, man, I feel bad for the people that they got to like play these characters, because like sometimes you're like, man, you know, like the lady who plays Aiden, I feel like generally like it seems like she's really going for it. Like, I don't think they give her a whole lot of like great scenes, but there's a couple of them where I'm like, okay, like it seems like she's trying, but like this scene is dumb.
Yeah, like I think at least for me it comes off as her expression and tone just doesn't fit the scene, because the scene doesn't care, but like she's going over the top for it. It's like it always felt, all the cutscenes felt off to me. Also, they do the same thing that like all other EA game, like modern EA games do. It's just like the cutscenes have to be within like a minute. So we have to talk really fast. There can't be a whole lot of exposition. We gotta get them back to playing the game. It's like, yes, but also no.
I definitely agree. I think Aiden as a character, like the voice actress for Aiden did very well. I think Dell did very well. I think most of the voice actors did pretty well overall. It's just, the whole scenes themselves were just not great.
Yeah, the whole, I know it's kind of jumping to the end, but the whole scene where like she gets to her dad on the bridge like the last time, and the fact that he's like, no, I didn't leave. You were right about the Empire. And she's like, okay, and fucking just leave.
Bro, I hated that scene so much, because he looked so sure. He was just like, yep, I'm gonna kill my daughter. She's a piece of shit. She's rebel scum. That's what I expected to have happen when she got to him. Was just like, get the fuck away from me, you rebel fuck.
Yeah.
Scum.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And no, he's just immediately like, oh, now he wants to be a dad. Now he's gonna be a dad, huh?
Yeah,
like,
it's ridiculous.
Ah, that fucking angered me so much.
Yeah, it was bad.
Yeah, like it'd be one thing if you kind of played it in this way, because he was clearly like completely set in his ways of like the Empire it's the only way, and it would be something if like in this moment where he truly saw the Empire fully dying, that you could like he not just to fully admit it, but like to see it like just leave, like he doesn't want to face it type beat. Like you can tell in his like. In a good version of this, you'd be able to tell in his eyes, like, oh, yeah, I know I was wrong, you were right, but, like, he can't say it. He's committed so hard to the Empire, right. He will just die with the ship, letting himself, like, pretend that everything is fine. But, yeah, no, there's no way the same character that's like, blow up everyone for the Empire, including my daughter, would be like, my daughter, my beautiful, sweet, bouncing baby girl, I love you so much. You were so right the whole time. I'm going to kill myself anyway, but you get off this ship, sweetie pie. Just get out of here. Join your rebel boys.
I will say, going out from the first couple missions, it is cool to me that, like, they gave you, like, they let you try out all the different heroes pretty quickly, so you get a feel of, like, how each one of them plays. I still, like, the abilities and shit, I could care fucking less.
Honestly, I'm with you. I didn't like the campaign. The story was bad. I think gameplay, because they just essentially just rip the multiplayer gameplay and just plop it into the campaign. The multiplayer is made for a bunch of people, like either shooting at the same guys you are, or being there to take shots. So I died a lot.
Same.
So I did not feel like, because like obviously health just regenerates, but like it was just unfun for most of it, because I was just constantly like taking cover or just getting the piss kicked out of me. But I'm sorry, what were we talking about? Before I started talking
heroes.
Yeah, and honestly, I think the heroes were the most egregious, besides Luke. Leia, it was just unfun for me. Han, he was mostly just one-hit kills, but he didn't have a whole lot of health.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So it was like I'm kind of mixed. Like I like playing as the heroes, but I feel like again, it kind of had the same problem Battlefield 1 did, or Battlefront 1 did, or Classic. Yeah, I should say.
I know.
Even if you had guys there, they wouldn't do shit for you. So it's literally you against like all these guys.
Even more so, like I think I had a couple of times in original Battlefront 2 where I was like, okay, this guy actually helped me a little.
Yeah. It was usually towards the beginning they would help me.
Sure.
Because we're all just spawn in, we all move in, but then they just spread out, and it's like, okay, I'm the only one doing it.
But yeah, new Battlefront 2, it was like there was not like they were brainless homunculi, just like.
When they were there, if you had them, if you had backup.
Oh my god!
Like, because most
dice
of the time,
campaign, baby.
Because most of the time you don't. So like when I was just running around as a hero, they have, at least Han, had a lot less than Luke, and Leia had like the same amount. So I was like,
at least Leia had like a shield she could put up.
Yeah.
But unless someone ran into it, then you're just screwed. But like, I did not care for it all that much. Like it was cool. Playing as like Luke.
The Luke mission felt like it had like the most put into it, because it was it seemed like it was fully built for Luke.
I hated the Lando mission.
Dude, the Lando mission, I was just like smoke grenade.
Same. Yep. Yeah, I was gonna say actually the Lando mission,
because they just run up to me and just start shooting and beating the shit out of me. So like even the smoke grenade did nothing for me.
Really?
Yeah, I don't know, for some reason I will say Lando mission was the only one where sorry, no, that's not true. Both Lando and the Leia missions were the only time where I constantly would use gadgets, because I was always using the shield for Leia, and I was always fucking throwing down those smoke grenades for Lando.
Yeah.
Because like once you throw down the smoke grenades, at least for me, they didn't shoot me. They were just like, I don't know where he is, even though I'm standing right in the middle.
God, I wish.
Really?
God, yeah, they would just shoot straight through that smoke. Because I put the smoke between me and them.
Yeah. Reasonably.
No, just shots go straight through it and hit me. I'm like, you sons of bitches. What is the point? So I just never used it, because it's like I'm still gonna get shot. So what's the point?
Damn, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, like I overall, like I enjoy. Like I said, I think it's at least I thought it was nice, just for the fact of like letting you like, you get to try all like some of the heroes and you can feel how the gameplay works with that. That to me was a smart decision.
Yeah, that worked.
However, there's a long list of notes for one specific mission.
Oh boy!
Can you guys guess what mission that was?
No. The last one.
No.
I'm gonna say, I think the one I had the most trouble with was the one in Resurrection when you're trying to get your daughter. That one kicked my ass several times.
Which one?
When your daughter is like ejected from the pod and you're trying to track down the right escape pod that she's in. Did you play Resurrection?
What?
So
I'm so confused. What?
Wait, you don't know that?
Wait, we're gonna find out.
Wait. Maybe I'm thinking what?
So okay, when you get to the point at the end of the campaign, after Dell and Aiden kiss for some reason, we'll get to that.
Yeah, we will.
Don't look at me like
No,
that.
I'm not. I'm not looking at you like anything. No. The last mission was when Kylo Ren is just like into your head.
Oh no!
Oh no!
What?
No. 3 more missions.
There's 3. No, because it just cut. It cut to like it. Credits rolled. I got up to go grab some stuff, and then it was the main menu. Are you fucking? What do you mean? Where are they? Where are they?
It's right next to it.
No, they're not. What? Why would you not have the campaign? 3 more campaign missions in the campaign?
Okay,
this is fucking stupid.
Okay. My pet theory is that they were originally going to make it like DLC. They might have added it like later because it definitely like you're fully right. It ends. It like that's the end of the main campaign. But there's 3 more missions that's called Resurrection that takes place during the sequel times. So
Oh no!
Why?
Dude, I know they should have combined it after they added it to just be part of it.
Because like it goes to the main menu.
Yep.
I had zero reason to go back in there and look.
Yes,
You're
I
so
fully
valid.
understand how this happened. That's so funny.
That's so rough too, though.
Yeah, because when you're picking, when you go to like single player, you go to campaign. It gives you 2 things. It gives you play campaign and Resurrection.
Yeah.
And Resurrection is the last like 3 missions.
Yeah.
Which are like an epilogue basically.
Yeah, I will tell you.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Yeah, you're not missing much.
Yeah.
It's just as shitty.
What was the mission you're talking about? One of those missions?
No.
Oh, okay.
No, it's the Cloud City mission where you and Dell go in to try to get Hask,
Oh,
and then it turns out that
there was-
Hask isn't there.
There were some annoying parts of that one.
Fucking hate that mission. So like, bro, so much notes on just that mission. The first one just starts, and this was actually what got me to start putting down notes. All those notes were written after I had already played that. I was in the middle of the Bespin mission.
Okay.
Where I was just my first note was, why are there stealth missions in my Star Wars game? Why are there stealth missions with no good stealth mechanics in my Star Wars game?
Yeah, it is so goofy.
Why am I being punished so hard for not being stealthy enough, even though there's not a good path for being fucking stealthy? Bro!
I mean, it was not easy to being stealthy. But I've played enough Metal Gear Solid in my life to get a little ways into stealth, and then, so like, you could shoot one guy, but you'd have to move. Because if you shot another shot, they'd know where you are. So you just have to keep moving. It's stupid, don't get me wrong. The stealth was not fun. And I essentially just had to...
That's how Battlefront 2 stealth worked. Are you saying for Metal Gear?
Battlefront stealth. Yeah, you just had to, like, shoot one shot. And, like, usually, depending on how close someone was, they had no idea where it came from.
Yeah.
So if you move somewhere far enough, and the distance that you had to move is not consistent, that I could figure out, then you just take another shot. It has to be a headshot, otherwise that person will know.
Oh, yeah. No. For me, like...
But yes, bad. It was not built for stealth, and
No.
third-person shooters like to do this, where they just add stealth missions that it's not built for.
Yeah, like
And I blame Call of Duty.
it was specifically like after you discover Hask isn't there anymore, and then like you go back downstairs, and then there's just that whole group of like the rest of that base, as well as a fucking ATST that they don't put a fucking rocket launcher anything near for you to destroy.
Yeah, all the vehicles were annoying to deal with. Like the fact that you need to shoot like 4 rockets at an ATST to blow it up, like
Oh yeah, and then like blaster fire did
Yeah.
like next to nothing.
it was always
Like
just a
I
solid
found a
completely
turret,
stuff. Right.
which it's still gonna shoot you. It's still gonna hit you a bunch. But yeah, that one was kind of a bitch. I'm trying to think of the one I hated the most.
I didn't even try and do any stealth. If there were like a couple of guys I'd try, I like that with that section, I bit the bullet. I was like, I'm just gonna shoot them until they die.
That's what I tried to do. And the other thing that I wrote down that pissed me off so fucking much was while it's realistic for a whole squadron to rush a squad of 2, knowing full well that they can take them on, because I mean everyone in that base knew that there was just Dell and Iden, which fair. It's still so immensely fucking frustrating that I just get overwhelmed by a whole fucking army because I just shot 2 guys while I was in stealth.
Yeah.
Like, they bum rush you immediately, and it's just like, what the fuck, man?
Yeah, I specifically hate the stealth. And like the only reason I engaged in stealth was because they give you the sniper rifle,
Right.
which is pretty much only useful at a distance.
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh my god, completely useless the second you're in normal combat.
Yeah, so I was like, there is no reason until I can, like, the second I found, like, a cache that I could change my weapon, I did so.
Oh yes.
Because stealth is pointless.
Yes. Correct.
Yeah, it's just... that whole mission was just utter garbage because, like, I took a break from it because I knew it wasn't going anywhere.
Yeah.
Came back to it the next day. I thought for sure, like, I wouldn't get immediately angry. Oh no! Immediately, the first moment I died, where I'm just like, "This is fucking bullshit. Why is the game like this?" And also, yeah,
I like being able to drive the AT-AT, the big 4-legged walker.
That was fun.
That was
fun.
fun. That was nice.
That was a neat little
I
section.
didn't like trying to defend the ship for long enough.
Yeah, that
While
felt
there were
weird.
no, that was on the home planet, right?
Yes.
Yes, that's my bad. I'm mixing up missions.
No, it doesn't
Oh,
matter.
okay.
But
Oh,
then
no.
and then the AT-AT just starts coming around the corner, and that was when I was like, "Oh yeah." See, what bothers me? I watched. It was on Cloud City, where I was just exploring doors. It's after Hask has left, and you go down the elevator. You're in the lobby.
Yeah.
I went down to like the side hallway, out of bounds.
Yep.
But the second I turned around, my other guy went through there. And I was like, this is a problem. Because earlier in like the home planet mission, I had seen him go out of bounds. And I didn't know that. I seen other character, my guys, go out of bounds. Didn't know that it was out of bounds. Went out that way. Died because I was out of bounds.
Oh my
Yep.
fucking
I was
God.
like, this is bullshit.
Damn. I didn't run into that at all.
If
but
it's out of bounds for me, it's out of bounds for them.
yeah, no, you gotta build your shit.
Yeah.
You can't just go like out of bounds. Like fuck off.
Yeah,
Like I
so-
get it for like the flying missions.
Yeah.
Like there's only so much you can do.
Yeah.
But yeah, like if you're on the ground, there's so much you can do to stop a player from going to places. Like come on.
So after the why am I being punished, I just have I fucking hate the stealth missions.
Yeah, so bad.
Iden's tools are pretty useless so far. Overall, barely ever used them.
Yeah,
I
never
tried
used
using them and they were just like, this is alright. Thermal grenade, slowly but surely, I actually started to appreciate more.
melee.
Yeah.
Melee was an instant kill.
Yeah. Yeah, that was nice.
So if you're sneaking around, yeah, you can do that.
I will say, anytime a stormtrooper pulled out the little thing, I always went, traitor! Every single time. It just, I don't know, it was an immediate
It
reaction
wasn't
to
even a
see.
stormtrooper that does that.
It was?
No, it wasn't.
Oh, wait. Oh, yeah, no, it wasn't.
First order trooper.
But for some reason, the stormtroopers had that thing.
Oh, they aren't still called stormtroopers? I thought
No, they are.
Oh, okay.
Which also, that to me is really weird that they're still called stormtroopers for the Force.
It's also weird that instead of rebels, they're called the Resistance.
Yeah,
Pretty
like,
funny.
what the fuck?
It's like you guys are the government now. You don't need a label like that.
That's the thing, is that like the rebels then became the Republic again.
Oh, I know.
So yeah, I guess like, the
Sean,
Resistance.
you don't need to tell
Oh,
me
that's fair. Fair enough.
about Star Wars. In fact, it's the other way.
Yeah. Then I noticed that heal was the last fucking ability to unlock.
Yeah.
And it's like, why?
I would have loved that.
Why is
a
that
lot
not
sooner.
the immediate ability to be unlocked?
Oh, okay.
Like
I see.
heal
You don't get
suddenly.
that Tojaku.
Oh.
Yep.
I was replaying the campaign. I had all of it right
Oh,
off the
you're
bat.
a
I'm so
bitch.
sorry.
Lucky
I was like, that's
motherfucker.
weird.
You're a bitch.
No
I was
wonder why
using-
Cloud City was nice for you. Yeah, because I started using heal a whole hell of a lot more once I got it. I don't think it's after. I think it's after that Cloud City mission that you finally
On
have
Jakku.
heal. God, I thought Jakku was the last battle. Yes, it is the last battle. I forgot that you don't play as Iden next after Cloud City. That's the Lando mission. I also then asked, why is the shotgun just a power up? Why is it just? Not
It is
separate?
weird
It is
Yeah,
weird.
it's like, why is it not just a separate weapon?
because they hate you.
Yeah, for real.
Wasn't that useful anyway?
It's true.
Yeah, it's honestly
It's not
good.
that great. Jesus Christ, can I be part of the normal army troopers? Being a two-man squad doing this shit by ourselves fucking sucks.
Yeah.
Which, like, this is still because of the Bespin mission.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I still agree with that with most of the missions, because, like, man, I wanted to play Battlefront 2 to be part of a fucking, like, I wanted to be in the war. I don't want to just be fucking Call of Duty Black Ops, Mason and Woods. I don't, like, I'd go and play Call of Duty Black Ops if that was the case.
You don't want to be a goddamn onion.
Yeah, I don't want to be a goddamn onion when I'm in Star Wars.
All right, that's fair.
Like a goddamn onion, Mason.
You know that.
Yeah. What did he mean?
Yeah, you're the expert in quiet. I'm a goddamn onion, Mason.
Yeah.
You know that.
Like, what the fuck does that mean? What are you talking about, Woods?
You know what? Honestly, I would have really enjoyed it if Battlefront 2, if it just at some point Dell just went, I'm a goddamn onion, Iden. You know that. And Iden was just like, I can't not fuck him.
Yeah, for real though. Love how, oh yeah, the ATST can shoot at a wall and still fucking hit me with blast damage. That's
Oh my
pretty
god,
cool.
yeah,
Yeah,
it
that
had
was
fucking
cool.
splash damage.
Yeah,
that
like-
sucked.
Because I was behind that wall
Yeah,
and
the
he was
amount
still
of
shooting me
times.
and it still hit me. I'm like, what the fuck is happening?
Yeah, I was
bro?
around a corner, and it hit like the floor, like next to, like just outside just past it. I was like, "Why am I? You gotta be fucking kidding me!"
Yeah.
That I can understand to some
I
extent.
can't.
Because it's artillery and like when you're playing multiplayer, you're shooting that. That's kind of shitty. That like, oh yeah, it doesn't.
It's
That
literally just gonna, like, the energy is gonna die on impact onto the ground.
It doesn't make a lot
There's
of
zero
sense.
splash damage.
But when it hits a wall and you're next to that wall, and like it's the blast hits on the other side of the wall, but it still hits you. It's like
Yeah, because it's splash damage. It's a radius around where it hits, and that's
Yeah.
all directions.
I know, and that I don't know. It just
Yeah,
that at least bothers me.
it's just they didn't math it very well.
Yeah.
For the wall to stop it.
Also, was not a huge fan of scanning being an ability that just disappears if I want to use something else. I feel like I did like relook at that. I'm like, oh, that's not. It's not too egregious because obviously then like you just always are able to see where everyone's at. It makes sense for them to like get rid of that perk. I think I put that down there because you also use it to find collectibles. I think. I want to say it also highlights collectibles and all that, which granted, I just
Yeah, who cares?
I eventually gave up on like looking.
I
for
only
collectibles.
I consider myself finished with a Call of Duty when I've gotten all 46 of the intel
Yeah.
in the campaign. So
You would.
no. Yeah, I will say there were a couple of sections where I like needed the scan to see the enemies, like the last mission when you're like on the side of the Star Destroyer, And
Yeah.
like all the fucking stormtroopers just blend into the deck because like the light is coming right at you and bouncing off. It's a beautiful effect.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
But
it's a really cool just scene.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, that was one thing I put down is like the last like obviously every mission suffers from all the problems we've talked about, but like the framing for the last mission is cool. The way it kind of concludes is cool. I really like that it goes between like ground combat and air combat.
Yeah, I like that.
And yeah, like ending it by infiltrating a Star Destroyer by crash landing on the side of it and blasting your way in. That's so sick.
It's fucking awesome.
But yeah, unfortunately, it's played by the sun that's reflecting off of the entire side of it, so I can't fucking see anything.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Which would be so cool if it was just a movie, but this is a video game. I gotta shoot a guy. Many guys.
Many guys. Hi, how are you?
It must be weird because I did not have that much of a problem. I didn't end up using scan for that mission. Because I had heal. I needed heal. I wanted to heal. So I still have notes from the fucking
Oh my
city.
god!
Dude, I fucking hated that mission. So many things just kept on showing up being like, see how fucked up and wrong this shit is?
Alright, run through all of it right now.
Okay, so I thought I'd correct myself. Items abilities being shipped, but so far they are still garbage. Fucking seriously. Either give me more cover and the ability to shoot over... Oh yeah, which... That's another game mechanic. Either give me more cover and the ability to shoot over cover without having to just stand or make the fucking stormtroopers not immediately bum rush me. I did not like the fact that, one, you can't vault over... Like, this game was made in 2017. There are so many games where I can now jump over a fucking obstacle. Why isn't this game one of them?
It is weird, like, especially considering it's made by DICE and they can do that, like, in other games that they were putting out at the exact same
Honestly,
time.
that one I'm not too upset with. The fact that, like, you couldn't, like, corner peek or, like,
That
pop
too.
over, that's what bothered me.
Also
Yes.
crazy because Battlefield 4 had that in 2013.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know, that's just
Yeah.
that was the one thing I was like, why?
Yeah.
This one is a mark against you for not doing something you could obviously do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, absolutely.
And like both those mechanics not being there in a game that's made in 2017 was egregious. It's just like,
yeah.
It would have been so... That probably, like, my whole beef with Cloud City probably would have been less of a beef because of that. If they just had that part in there.
Yeah. I will say I played through the whole game first person. Unless, like, obviously with the heroes you have to play third person.
Yeah.
I
played
thought
first
it was
person.
lame. But I also get it. I would love to have been...
Yeah,
hand
I probably would have
Luke
done that too.
Skywalker.
But yeah, like Luke Skywalker would have been a nightmare.
It would have.
Well, maybe it would have worked, but it wouldn't have been as fun. But yeah, I do think it's clearly a game like even though it always starts you in third person, it really feels better in first person. I found
Yes.
When you just mentioned that, it's like, oh yeah, that would be really fucking annoying to be playing a game entirely in third person and there's no cover system, there's no like peeking. It's clearly a first person game where you can be in third person, but yeah,
There like the entire time I was playing it, there's like, because obviously you can play it in third person. Like I was like, there's so many things we could have found. Like third person shooters have by 2017 come so far. Uncharted, a game in 2007 had snap cover. Could shoot over and
Gears
to the
of
side.
War.
Yeah, and to the side
2006.
of cover. Yeah, 100%. Easy.
The granddaddy of cover shooters.
Yeah, like, guys, what are we doing here?
Mm-hmm.
But hey, at least it had cover.
I guess. Sure.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, Battlefront 2 original. They're like cover. All you need is a big empty space to shoot at each other, right?
Sure. To me, yeah.
Anyway.
I will save this next one because that one's also worth a discussion. But the last two I said was one by sheer luck, and this is by sheer luck I managed to kill the entire squadron and not get killed by the ATSC, which I couldn't kill because they didn't fucking put a rocket launcher anywhere in that goddamn area. Oh yeah, no, I said specifically the ATSC that for some reason the game devs decided not to put a fucking rocket launcher anywhere in that fucking area.
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck do you put rocket launchers and grenade launchers in every other mission and just random spots where like, yeah, I guess this could be useful. the one area where it actually would have been useful and you didn't fucking put it there.
It's funny.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Yeah, no, it is crazy.
I mean, I just turned around, grabbed the heavy assault rifle, and just started spraying on dudes left and right. And I just went around the building.
And then I put in the hard to get distance away from objectives in a space battle, because that also reminded me of it, because driving around the cloud car and shooting at the little fuel rods. Because there's a few times where I almost crashed. Honestly, that little bit was such a relief for me, because it's like, oh, thank God, something that's actually fucking easy, and it was. I did not have a problem with destroying the fuel area.
Yeah, the cloud car section was surprisingly easy.
Yeah.
It's like that's like the best fucking vehicle in the whole game, like, which is crazy. It's like the shots are like really strong.
Yep.
I don't know. I was like, okay, we're gonna go in a rinky dink little piece of shit. Oh, I can't believe we took a cloud car. Yeah, fuck you, I didn't. And then it's like, all right, that objective destroyed. Objective destroyed.
There's no way that fuel center would have taken down those Star Destroyers like that.
They're like, let's park exactly where we could all fall into each other and explode.
That, but also, like, if it fell, I don't think they would have all been dragged down with it. I don't think that would have happened like that.
Who's to say? Who's to say?
But the note that I put down that probably is a good discussion is, make Dell fucking useful. Make your fucking AI companions useful.
That's a note for both of them.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
For any of them, because they just run around and they just do this little number of.
Yeah, it is like, as someone who recently played the Battlefield 4 campaign, this is a DICE campaign situation, because they don't know how to fucking program AI to save their goddamn lives. They're pretty good at making a multiplayer game. They are trash-ass garbage at making a single-player experience, because, like, truly that is exactly how it was in Battlefield 4. Every single one of your companions just, like, you can tell that, like, they've just programmed them to make it seem like they're going to do some shit, and they just don't. Obviously, the tightrope to walk in every game is, like, make sure that the AI isn't doing everything for you, because then that sucks. You want the player to be doing the most, but there's, like... man, it's been a problem forever, and I would love to see more times where, like, I get saved by Dell. If Dell fucking saves my ass, I'm like, Dell, you're awesome. I will kiss you in the final cutscene.
Yeah, like, Ghost in Modern Warfare 2 during that whole final mission with him and Roach.
When they kiss, yeah.
Yeah, when they kiss, and then Shepard is like, I hate gay marriage.
I'm actually doing all this to kill the gays.
Yeah.
And Price is like, Soap, we gotta get that. We can't. They won't legalize gay marriage unless we kill Shepard.
But yeah, like, also showing off the movements. Did either one of you, and this is gonna be great for the podcast, as it's a visual cue. Did any one of you have this little number with the stormtroopers just going?
I did not see that. No.
Yeah,
I believe it.
My fucking enemy AI just, like, for some reason would get stuck in, like, a little area that they're trying to take cover in, but they keep just ducking and going back up, and it's just this little circular motion they're doing, and it was just like, yeah, this is a video game.
No, I did not have that.
God damn. Surprising.
I do want to get a couple of notes in real quick. I did think it was neat when they the Leia mission. I thought it was neat that they had a mission on Naboo. I thought it was kind of cool. Like,
yeah, I like that.
I put down pretty neat how it's fun to have original trilogy characters visiting prequel locations. When you take advantage of all the toys at your disposal, it's a lot more fun. You get to retroactively have the excuse to tie in the worlds into each other a little bit more, which I think is fun. Also, I forgot how bad Han's beard is.
It's bad.
It looks so awful.
It's bad.
Jesus Christ.
It's stupid.
Yeah, no, it just exclusively looks like shit. It's incredible.
It was a choice, that's for sure.
Yeah, it was the wrong one.
Like, I'm usually, when it comes to, like, aesthetics, I'm usually such a, like, wishy-washy, like, well, like, people have different opinions. This was such a, like, whoever decided that Han should have a beard and decided it should look like that. Like, Han having a beard, in theory, whatever. You want to show that time has passed. In practice, who greenlit this one? I hope they were fired.
You only played the campaign, right?
What?
For Battlefront 2, 2017?
Yeah, for
you
the
only
most
played
part.
the campaign? Okay.
I do. Also, I want to. Shriv's the best character, right?
Yeah, honestly,
Okay, good. Shriv,
the blue guy.
the guy who looks like Cad Bane, but isn't.
He's a Duros, thank you very much. And, yeah.
Out of all the characters,
He was, I mean, he was there.
Damn. Dude,
I will say I am with you. I did find him fun. I mostly liked.
I liked his banter with Lando.
Same.
Yeah,
That was
that's
that
where
was
I.
funny.
That's where I was like, Shriv is actually pretty cool. I like Shriv.
I mean, he's just there.
'Cause if I die here,
Listen.
I'm glad you will too.
You know, that was hilarious. Don't get me wrong.
That was such a good fucking line.
Yeah, no, like, to be clear, the bar, Solo.
Yes.
Solo in that campaign. So I think Shriv was just like, because also like his voice actor, I think was the one that for me was like, all right, he knows what this character is, and like I felt like he was doing a pretty good job.
Oh yeah.
So like he was the one that most frequently I was like, yeah, it was pretty funny. Like, he made me do a little.
Same.
Oh yeah, I mean, like
Every once
in
in a
terms of like laughs, he definitely got the most.
But yeah, no, like obviously I'm not like he's not going up in my fucking Hall of Fame.
God,
Yeah, so after that, I put in, wow, Del has a crush on Iden, and she reciprocates those feelings, because every female protagonist has to have a love interest. This is why I wanted to play my Star Wars game.
Yeah, it was so, like, it was such a thing of, like, play the whole thing, and then right at the end, it's like, oh, we did it, and then they have that, like, lingering moment, and I'm like, wait, are they gonna kiss? Like, I've played this campaign before. I forgot, but like, it's like, are they gonna kiss? And then they kiss. I'm like, what? Where did this fucking come from?
oh, you didn't see this coming?
Yeah, I saw it coming.
Really?
Like
straight up didn't.
Like, don't get me wrong. There's zero chemistry there.
Yes.
I did see it coming just because I know how these things are written.
Fair enough. Yeah. No, that's fair. Truly didn't clock it at all.
Because like he would do or say things that were like, yeah, I'm really into you. Not exactly like that, but essentially like that. And she's just like,
you always have such a strong will.
Yeah, she's just too Empire to like realize it, and then they go to the rebels. It's like, well, now I have such a stick up my ass.
Yeah.
So like, it would have been more interesting if they were interesting characters, and they had taken more than 20 minutes to write the story.
Yeah.
It felt like a very forced love interest. It's just like
100%.
it just didn't need sure, fine. You could make resurrection happen, and I would if that whole little scene didn't happen of them kissing and all that, I would have just been like, yeah, no, it makes sense. Who would have thought? But like when they put in the kissing scene, it feels like the game designers are like wanting you to be like, yeah, let's go, good, love prevails, and it's like, I don't fucking care.
No, it's like, I don't care about either of these people, and I don't believe that they have any feelings other than like comrades at this point. So I like, what the fuck?
These people don't understand what Star Wars was built on. It wasn't love. It was cool lightsaber battles.
Exactly. Dude.
Hey, if you want that shit, watch Star Trek.
I don't know, Jacob. Is that the place?
Oh, for love?
Yeah.
There's a good amount of love.
Yeah?
Yeah.
More than Star Wars?
There is.
What?
More than Star Wars?
Well, there's, in terms of like sheer quantity,
Yeah, that's fair.
I'd say yes, but like, well, it definitely depends. I'd say so.
Yeah.
I would say so. I think, unfortunately, Star Wars, it has the prequels.
Yeah.
Which, like, unfortunately, really, like, the romance that's there.
They try to sell you one romance.
They sure do.
Keyword is try.
Yeah.
They sure do.
They will try to sell you that for 4 movies.
4 movies.
Well, 1, 2, and 3, and then in 6. Like the implication is that he loved her, but it's like, because he has a son, and he loves his son, but I guess.
Yeah.
And only a son, actually.
That's not originally how George wrote it, but like that Luke and Leia weren't related. That there was some other in Star Wars 7, there would be, Luke would go find his actual sister.
That makes sense.
Who was not Leia.
Yeah.
But then he was like, now they're brother and sister now.
Yeah.
Yeah, you watched them kiss, you sick fucks.
Well, he didn't know he was gonna do that at the time.
Yeah.
Still weird.
Weird as shit.
Don't get me wrong. But he didn't know at the time. Just like he didn't know Jizz was gonna be Quills and for Cum.
Yeah.
So funny.
It's so funny.
It's
He's just
so good.
just like, yeah, it's not jazz, it's Jizz.
I did throw in some notes that are sidetracks. Like, for some reason, before I got into the Jakku mission, I wrote in, why is Iden a hero character? Like, she should just be exclusive to the story and make room for someone like Mando or Ahsoka. As, like, we have talked amongst us before, like, why don't they have these characters in there, and then they have Iden?
Cad
Like,
Bane.
Why do I care about Iden?
Yeah, Iden feels like such a, like, this is my original Stormtrooper character. Like, which is fine for the campaign, but come on. No one's playing this for Iden Versio.
And I was also still weirded out that Yoda gets a starfighter, but not Anakin or Obi-Wan, the ones that we've actually seen.
Doesn't make any sense.
It is such a weird fucking choice.
But we have to
You
have
are not wrong.
every version of the Millennium Falcon.
All three of them.
Yep. Yeah.
All three versions.
Excuse me. Goodness.
The quasi prequel version, the original trilogy one, and then the sequel one.
Yeah, because you're gonna land it inside the other ship's hangar and get off and destroy their systems, and now you can be one of those three characters. Oh wait, you can't do that because they don't do that. Which, even though I will agree, you're right about like the concept of it is cool. The execution, even though I still love it, I can also see how it's boring because, like, I know I'll sit there, be shooting the rocket launchers at the thing, and then not have enough. Now I have to run over, sit at an ammo crate for a little bit to get my rockets back. Then I have to run back, shoot at the fucking systems again. It is a bit boring. It is boring, but I don't know. To me, like, I like that better than just being outside of the whole thing and just shooting at the different parts until it explodes. Like being able to go in and sabotage a base. Not a new one.
Do you have
What?
They're, like, in the multiplayer mode, I forget which, I think it was Geonosis I was on.
Oh yeah,
they're just like, you win the ground battle. They're like, get to the fucking gunships, and then you go on to the CIS ship and storm that.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
it kind of exists, not in
Yeah.
the same way that you're thinking of, but in like the ground battles.
Yeah, it's
does
basically
exist.
like you don't get it. You as the player don't get to pilot a ship onto their main ship,
but you're just pushing them back to their ship and then invading their ship.
Yeah. Basically
Boarding
moves
their
from
ship.
like try and capture the most of these 5 points to try and capture these 2 points on the enemy ship before they can like exhaust all of your reinforcements. Which is I did like that. Do you have more shit about the campaign? Because I've got more shit about the campaign.
Yeah, I still have more shit.
Okay.
Jesus Christ, how much shit do you have to talk about the campaign?
Well, it's just like for me, it's just like one other thing really, because we haven't gotten to like the resurrection stuff.
We haven't gotten
No,
to
yeah,
resurrection yet.
I'll go grab another beverage when you guys start talking about that.
There. I put down. Now this is pod racing because I really enjoyed the Jakku mission because you were no longer just a fucking squad of 2 again. Because now you actually have other people. Sometimes when you went to go do the distress beacons, but it felt better. It felt more fun to play. I enjoyed it. It was a nice thing to come back to after playing the absolute fucking garbage Bespin mission that I fucking hate, and then the Lando mission, which was only fun because of Scriv. What
squad did you have in the Jakku mission?
I mean, you only had Scriv with you, but like,
So it's 2 people.
You end up landing in places that have rebels.
yes, you
Okay.
end up going to places that have backup,
Okay.
basically, which I think is only like twice Because I know there's one where you go in to like blow up a little bit like of a ship that fell.
Yeah, you put
Yeah,
thermal
yeah,
detonators on a bunch
bombers.
of TIE fighters.
And that was the only
I
time
mean,
where you were
they're,
just
like some of
beaming
the
through.
earlier missions before you moved to the Rebels also had people, but yeah, I know what you mean now.
Yeah, I'm talking like the thing that I hated was when it was just you. And
No, I
Del.
got you now.
Getting to the Star Destroyer though, I put down. I feel like there shouldn't have been this many troops outside of a Star Destroyer.
Yeah, I was like, you guys are really expending all these resources for one person.
Biden's out there, go shoot her!
We can just literally just take the Star Destroyer and just start raising it.
Yeah, like it was just
through the atmosphere. It's like
it's cool, but also like I feel like it shouldn't have been possible because like I know like in Mass Effect there's that whole mission where you're outside of a ship, but like there's a danger to that because the ship is still moving.
this one was just stationary.
Okay, I thought for sure it was like still moving slightly.
I'm pretty
so
sure it was
like,
stationary.
okay.
Even if it was moving forward, I'm thinking, I don't know how fast it was moving. Some phone buzzing.
But yeah, just having that many troopers just coming out. I also like where are all these fucking escape hatches that like people are able to just come out onto the fucking Star Destroyer?
Yeah, are they
why couldn't I use them?
Yeah, like why? Also like, like, are we expecting a whole lot of fights happening on the outside of a Star Destroyer? I don't think so. But whatever. It's
cool. So it
It's
doesn't need
still
to make
cool.
sense.
Yeah.
Like, no matter what, in the end, it beats all the weird logic to it because it was a cool little moment.
Fuck it. Yeah,
I
rule of
enjoyed
cool.
It
Who
was
cares?
fun. But then when you get inside of it, why is everyone just cool with you now? Why can't you just freely walk around while these other troopers and admirals are around? Like, sure, I get it. The ship is going down and all that, and they're
Still
probably
wearing
going for-
Rebel Orange.
Yeah, you still are obviously not supposed to be there. So I would think that they'd still shoot you.
Yeah, all of a sudden the ship is in a critical enough condition for them to not give a shit and just try and leave instead of one of them just going, maybe I shoot that rebel.
Yeah, like I throw in. I get it's going down, but they were literally just shooting at me like 10 seconds ago, and now they're done.
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't always make sense.
But
welcome to writing.
and to go along with that, those are what my next two notes are about of how bad the writing is. Of like, oh, now Admiral Versio wants to be a dad. Now he's just gonna be like, I love you. You're my sweet little baby girl.
Mm-hmm.
Get the fuck off the ship so I can die.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not gonna even insult you once because you were such a smart girl. You didn't let yourself get brainwashed like your old man here, who is admitting the fact that he was brainwashed. Don't tell anybody that. I'm gonna die.
I'm gonna die. I'm gonna die now.
I'm gonna go die now.
Go kiss your boyfriend.
Yeah, yeah. And oh yay, they kissed. I was so totally hoping for this romance to blossom in my Star Wars action game.
Yeah, that's what I was waiting for.
Yeah, it's the whole point of that game for me. Was getting to that moment.
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Like at the times of the story, they had these things correct at like the right position.
Mm-hmm.
All the things leading up, all the things were just really short and just bad.
Because it all made sense for it to happen. It's just I wish there was more build up. That would have been like, oh, that's sweet. That's cool.
So there's like zero build up, not a whole lot of time to flesh things out. It just goes fast.
Mm-hmm. Yep. In which case I said, or yeah, and then when it switches over to Kylo Ren, I'm like, or I guess they won't tell the story of how the First Order came to be. That's cool.
That's because they're.
I didn't want to know about that.
There's no way this writing team was gonna try and lift that weight.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah. No, I was not surprised about that. Because I agree, it would be nice if someone attempted.
Yes.
But mentally, that game ends for me after the Yavin mission on Jakku.
Yeah.
100% ends there. That's where it ends for me.
Yeah.
I refuse to acknowledge that they would ever tie into Episode 7 because Episode 7 doesn't exist.
Dude.
Which, fun fact,
Yeah.
I don't know if you've seen that reel, but someone asked AI Darth Vader on Fortnite because that's a thing. Which
No, I know.
honestly,
No, I'm
so
aware.
funny.
I'm aware.
But yeah, they asked him how he felt about episode 7. In which case, he was like, "I think it's funny that they think the sequel trilogy even exists." Like the AI full on just like was like, "No, those movies are garbage. Like they do not exist." And the fact that people say they do amuses me, and they're like, "You're owned by Disney." And he's like, "I don't give a fuck. It's corporate. I don't give a shit what they think."
Weird.
Like his response was obviously more Darth Vader like, but it was so wild and so funny to hear. But yeah, I then also said, "Oh man, they can't believe that they killed Dell. I'm really bummed out about it."
Yeah, poor Dell.
Yeah,
poor
man.
guy.
Can't believe he died, dude.
Oh, jeez.
He'll go down in the history books like Roach and Ghost,
Gay.
and Dom,
Yeah.
and all these other characters that were so sad when they died.
Yeah. But yeah, like Resurrection is just, it's truly just more like whatever. It's more whatever shit. They fucking, it happens. It's there. It's gone. Yeah, like there's not really much to discuss about Resurrection that you can't say about the rest of the game.
I don't know. I feel like
Jesus Christ, what could you have possibly said?
One, nobody's ever really gone.
Yeah.
Because, like, they try to fake it out, make you think, oh, maybe Del is alive. Because, I mean, they didn't show his death, so it was like, that's fair, I guess. You could...
I didn't get that sense at all.
No, like, I knew... Like, I sat there and was like, okay, he's dead. But, like, then they, you know, put the bait out for Iden to follow.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like... I mean, they didn't show that he died, so maybe Hask didn't kill him for some weird reason. Because, like, he said to bury them there. And yet, Scriv didn't find a gravesite next to the ship.
I don't know. They could have just fucking thrown him into a ravine. I don't know.
I guess.
I don't think they were trying to make you think anyone was still alive. I don't think they were trying to make you think Del was still alive at all. It's clear that it's just a way to get Iden into the story.
That's what I got from it. And I said space battles are still pretty fun. With that little space battle we got to do.
Yeah.
And then I wrote down again, nobody's ever really gone because of them faking out Zay being killed.
Right, yeah.
It's just, I don't know. Oh yeah, for someone who was just told her husband is dead and watched her daughter get shot out of the sky, Iden seems pretty okay with losing her family.
It's so funny. She's just like,
no.
Anyway, like truly, there's like no emotion on her face at all. Watching, like, she has a daughter, and it's on. Yeah, she watches her daughter get blown up, and it's like, oh damn, her daughter isn't really blown up. No one's ever really gone.
No one's ever really gone.
And I still don't know what that's supposed to mean.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Okay, so Zay took the news of her father's death pretty well as well.
Oh yeah.
His family feels nothing.
So funny.
Yeah.
So it's like your dad is dead.
What?
Huh. There's no time for that. We have to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
In her defense, when Uncle Owen and Auntie Beru die, Luke is shattered for like 12 seconds.
Yeah.
Obi-Wan puts his hand on his shoulder and is like, nah. And Luke's like, yeah, whatever.
Yeah, fuck these guys.
And they go do, and becomes a Jedi.
Let's go space.
So
Let's go do space shit, dude.
Yeah, let's go do space shit, man. So like, they have a problem with it already.
Mm-hmm.
The
Yeah.
only person who's ever cared about their parents dying is Anakin.
That's so true.
Yeah, he killed a whole
He killed a
fucking bunch of
whole
guys.
tribe of guys.
He killed not just the men,
But the women.
And
And the children, too.
Yeah.
And then to which when she was like, yeah, your father's dead, I then put, some people are really gone.
Only Del.
And then fucking, so when they finally said the droid's name being Dio, I immediately wrote in, "Go no Dio down!"
Jesus fucking Christ.
To which I also said, I hope there's a mod that changes Dio's beep boops to Dio quotes.
Oh, Dio saying the world.
Yeah, just any Dio quote would be so fucking funny, just to walk around and be like, Dio, splice this. Zawad!
God.
Saying just
a bunch of random, just like, yeah. That'd be good.
Yeah. Roll the Rolex.
Listen, man, if you don't want Nick to walk out, you're
Yeah,
gonna stop doing that.
Fair.
You're gonna make him flashback to
sorry.
fucking college.
That's
Yeah,
right.
it's true.
Yeah.
We're high school.
Yeah.
Also,
I'm so sorry.
No,
Why-
that's fine.
why does Aiden change between calling her droid Dio and droid? Like, is her relationship with it like how it went out? When...
Well, she just calls it droid when she's part of the Empire, and
No, she just continues to call it droid throughout the first part of the campaign. I feel like Resurrection's the first time
That was
ever
when I
heard it.
noticed it. Yeah, it was
Yeah, it was-
Resurrection.
Really?
Yeah. Did she start calling the droid?
I thought so.
Oh,
Like
really?
after I got a paint job,
Really?
she loosened up like immediately. Just
Oh yeah.
the stick came right out.
No, I
And,
agree.
Like,
that-
I believe I thought she started calling it not just droid.
I remember her being like, "Hey, could you please do this?" And, like it went from like do this to, "Hey, droid, could you? I hate to be an inconvenience, please."
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of, but I thought
Yeah.
I could have sworn she gave it a name.
You would think that they would have switched to
Yeah.
her calling it by whatever its designation is, but yeah, like yeah, I remember noticing it in Resurrection when it's the time skip, but
Yeah, and she does straight up like say it in cutscenes for that one.
Fuck
So.
myself.
yeah, fuck you.
Yeah. So is it like when I call Pip Cat when she's like being annoying? Is that the relationship that she has with Dio now? I then again because of the way Shriv was interacting with both of them I just went, God, I love Shriv. Like I don't know, he really is the saving grace of that whole campaign, and it's not a high bar, but yeah, no, he made me chuckle sometimes. Some of his reactions and quotes were good.
Should have got me a couple of times.
Zay, on the other hand, her VA, the best one is the "Ow, I'm okay."
Oh fuck! I don't
Read
remember
exactly
that.
like that.
That's so good.
Like or like, "Oh, it's just a scratch." Like there's so many of her lines just fall flat. How did you feel about that little ending cutscene of Hask?
Dude.
and-
Oh, okay. First of all, very
Okay.
funny that they pulled the Halo 4. We're gonna suddenly do a quick time event right at the end where you're about to fall off of the edge. It's literally the end of Halo 4. Can I
Okay.
say it's literally the exact setup for the end of Halo 4?
Someone was a big fan.
You're on a catwalk of some kind. There's death below you. The big guy who has the gun is trying to kill you, and you do a quick time event to kill him and push him off the catwalk.
Are
It's
you saving somebody?
you're not saving anybody. It's just you. But like I don't know. It's just like there's been no quick time events the entire game, and suddenly there's a quick time event is also the thing in Halo 4. It was pretty funny. It was janky as shit.
Yeah.
I do have a thing about the cutscene right after that, but
That whole bit, like specifically that little slow motion, that reminded me so. It reminded me so much of a Call of Duty cuts.
Oh, yeah.
Quick time events.
That's fully what it's
that
probably from.
literally was how World War II ended, actually. Because you're a German soldier is about to shoot your friend, and you have to quick pull out the pistol and like aim it right to shoot him.
Yeah.
It's just that was such a weird moment, and also very anticlimactic.
Oh yeah,
Like
absolutely.
it just felt so nothing.
dude.
When
Okay.
that happened.
So my note, because obviously right after that Aiden dies, and you see Starkiller Base explode in the background because you're on a ship that's heading to Starkiller Base, but they haven't brought up Starkiller Base at all. They saw the lights in the sky that went to blow up all those planets
Somehow.
and they're like, oh, what happened? But they still don't really know about Starkiller Base. But they just get on a ship that happens to be going there, because they're mostly after the ship and Hask and all that, or whoever the fuck.
Yeah.
And they like drop the ship out of hyperspace, kill Hask, and then it's like, and then they see Starkiller Base explode in the background. And they go, oh, we did it, or whatever. And it's like, I don't think they say we did it, but like they're looking at it and they go like, oh good, that happened. And I think I wrote like, imagine playing this without seeing episode 7. You'd be like, did stopping the ship blow up that random planet? Like, what the fuck happened?
I didn't even notice the random planet blowing up. I'll be honest.
Well, you didn't notice
No.
Starkiller Base explode?
No, I was too busy still like reeling from the Call of Duty cutscene happening,
Oh my
and then
God.
like being like, okay, I guess Iden's fine, which I do like that they put the red vignette when you're going to grab her, so you know Iden was in fact shot with those 3 shots. Because they said okay, I was gonna say like there was 3 shots and none of them hit Iden, even though they were all pointed directly at her.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I'm glad that the red vignette meant something. It wasn't just there for like, oh my god, my daughter.
Daughter vision.
Daughter vision.
Daughter mode activate. Mommy mode engage. It's Iden's final ability that you get.
Yeah, like I like that the cutscene, and also I'm glad that they didn't kill Shriv. I just want to say that.
He's
real
one of the
quick.
only ones that survives.
Yeah, I'm glad they didn't kill him.
So funny that they leave it on a cliffhanger too. They're like, and there will be more missions with Inferno Squad. It's like, no, there won't.
Yeah, no. Also, Zay's voice actress redeemed herself, I think, in that little cutscene between her and her mom. That felt more real.
Yeah, I was mostly just like, wow, we're really killing off Aiden Versio. That's such a shame. My favorite character.
I know, right?
This is so tragic.
I would have legitimately, because of the fact that like Scriv was so far like the only thing. Wait, Shriv. I keep going between Scriv and Shriv.
It doesn't matter.
I know. It does. I know. Yeah. Shriv. I would have like that little moment where they were like pulling the ship apart. I'm like, don't kill Shriv. Please don't kill Shriv. He's the one thing I like about this whole campaign. Don't kill him. I would have been a little bummed out if they had killed Shriv.
Yeah.
But they didn't. Because they were smart.
Yep. Alright. Multiplayer.
Played a little bit. The little bit I played a little bit of like a battle on Jakku, I believe, where I wanted to just play as Rey. Not fun. Did not. At least Rey gameplay. No. I don't know. Like, it feels like the lightsabers do jack shit, and I'm very quick to be killed. And I don't know if it's just because Rey's abilities are shitty compared to everybody else's. Because like, even when I was playing the demo with you guys around,
User error.
yeah, maybe, probably. Because I don't know. Like Kylo's abilities felt pretty normal, and the same with Luke. Like Luke also felt
Skill issue.
nice, but Rey, I don't know.
No, I always get killed instantly when I'm one of the hero characters. I can't stay alive to save my life. Unless it's like, unless they have a gun, I can't stay alive to save my life, and it might. I think that is true.
Yeah, I like the multiplayer. It was fun.
Yeah.
I agree.
I like being a clone.
Yeah.
I pretty much exclusively played the Clone Wars.
No way.
Yeah, I know. It's
Who'da
crazy.
thought?
I do
Who'da
like
thunk?
that you can pick between them.
Yeah.
Like,
It does limit what maps you can play, but
That's true.
honestly, I don't care.
Yeah.
I get to be a clone trooper, and there are so many fucking skins, dude.
It's
Like,
crazy.
yeah, you're just changing the paint job, but fuck, dude, does that matter?
Yeah. I suppose that's fair. Granted, I only ever got to play like the very. I played Camino, so I only got to be second gen, so I didn't get to see myself in like the Commander Cody shit.
I mean, you can pick which.
Yeah, you can just
gen.
change it.
Yeah.
You just go into the appearance and change it.
Camino.
Yeah, any of them.
Yeah, any storm.
Yeah, no.
I
Clone Trooper.
thought I would depend on playing it.
No.
I will
That's
say
fine.
that was one thing that like I think we've briefly discussed. Like I kind of wish that they got more specific on like what you could play per like as in like it's kind of goofy that you can play as like Darth Maul and also like I feel like the characters you could play as in certain maps like was kind of inconsistent.
Yeah.
They'd be like, oh yeah, you can play as Darth Maul and also Rey is there. I don't think that happens specifically, but it's like
No, unless like I think in like custom game modes,
Yeah.
I think then it'll happen.
okay.
But like in multiplayer, it was pretty like if you're on Geonosis, it's gonna be standard bad guys, Darth Maul, Count Dooku, General Grievous, and then on the other side it's Anakin, Obi-Wan.
Yoda.
I don't think Yoda was there. I could be wrong, but some other third guy, and then those were your heroes.
Some other third guy.
I know for
It's some other
Camino.
third thing.
I love in some other third thing. I'm so serious it is to this day.
I know you do.
One of the funniest fucking jokes I've ever heard in my life, and that's why I always say it.
Amazing. For Kamino, it was Yoda, Obi-Wan, Anakin, and the fourth guy.
I'm pretty sure Kamino Yoda is there. I'm almost positive.
I was talking about Geonosis.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, Geonosis.
I would assume that it would have been the same through all of them because, like,
Who's to say?
I don't know who else is there. It's in the Republic.
I don't remember who all the hero characters are.
Yeah, no. I usually used my points to just play as like the better, like, you know, the rocket trooper, fucking like all the like middle classes where it was like you get to be a clone or a stormtrooper, but now you have extra abilities. I did that a lot.
I played the assault a lot.
Yeah.
Just run in.
Yeah, like the like what, like a assault and like heavy or whatever.
Yeah, pretty much like it was almost exclusively assault. Every once in a while I'd switch to heavy. But yeah.
I will say that is one thing I do like about the new Battlefront over the old Battlefront is just having infinite ammo and just it being overheating.
Yeah,
because they have it both for old Battlefront. It's both overheating and
sidearms were overheating.
Yeah.
But like the main one, like the sidearm was the one that overheated.
Yeah, and then your main weapon was like magazines.
Yeah,
basically, they were just really big.
Yeah.
No, I mean, from the one I just played, had a certain amount of bullets for the main rifle.
Yeah,
and it would also still overheat.
Get fucked.
Because I don't think you reloaded, but you could just run out of ammo.
I would reload. At least in the PC version, I would reload.
No,
you can reload.
I do remember there being a reload animation. I don't know. It was weird.
Yeah, like there wasn't like they would just like drop it off screen and bring it back. But, yeah.
Also, another thing I hated about Classic.
Yeah.
You could throw a grenade.
Yeah.
But your hand would like stay there, and you wouldn't pull up the gun until like it basically until it exploded.
Oh man, I didn't even fully. I didn't clock that.
It wasn't like you'd bring it up a little sooner than that, but man, did it just hang just to not pick the rifle back up after you threw a grenade. I was like, go fuck yourself.
Yeah, no, I like the multiplayer. I think it's pretty good. It like we've talked before about how I do kind of wish there was one that was a little bit more Battlefield, where it's a little slower and there's like more. I don't know. I enjoy the like rush in and just fucking blast a bunch of guys.
Yes.
Yeah, like I can't say I'm a big fan of like game modes that they have there. Like yeah, it's fun to take like these 5 points, but like,
Yeah. Also, like the ones where you take 5 points and move to the ship, while that's cool.
Yeah.
Those games can go on forever.
They can.
Because the thing is, if you get pushed back out of the enemy ship, you go back to the 5 points, and then they can push you onto another. It's like they can
push you onto your ship, and then you can push them back, and then you go back. It can
just go for fucking ever.
Yes,
it's like
awful.
I think there's eventually a time limit.
Like I think there is a time limit. Like in theory, it sounds kind of cool.
Right.
In practice, no one.
Yeah.
And I do mean no one is gonna sit there for that long and that amount of time. It's just not gonna happen.
It should literally just be like, I feel like it should be some shit where it's like, if you get pushed back out of the ship, then that's it.
Yeah.
Like, I don't know.
Yeah. No, I'm with you.
Yeah. Just doesn't make any sense. Or like at a certain point, it's like, okay, this team like won 3 of these. The 3 of these conflicts out of the 5 that have happened. Okay, that's it. Like it's over. Not like it goes until one of the ships blows up. That's goofy, cool in concept. Yeah, like they seem to be good at doing concepts of a ship being destroyed, but the execution tends to falter a little.
Overall, like the multiplayer is fun. I did play like one of the arcade missions where I could either have been Luke or Leia, and obviously I fucking chose Luke, which that was a lot of fun. Which is another reason as to why, like, I feel like maybe it was just Rey's powers or I just didn't quite understand what they did or what they were supposed to do for me. While like Luke, it's just force push, force ground pound. All I need to know.
Fuck yeah, dude.
While Rey had like some weird like one word. It was a face with a void in the middle, and I'm like, is this Jedi mind tricks? What is this gonna do for me?
Yeah, that was always the. Like, you can always like hit. You can always hold. Isn't there like a button you can hold to like? See
At
the
least for the
abilities?
controller, you hold the frickin' touchpad. That's what it's called.
Okay. Yeah. On PC it was like F1 or something. But
Yeah. I mean, and in the end, that's what also then qualifies its user, is because I could have also just looked to see what I've done and been like, oh, okay, now I understand.
I will say I did usually like run in first and then eventually go, I should see what my abilities do.
I just kept running in.
Just kept running in?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, and also another like little thing that I remember on that Battle of Jakku that I did. Who's the female stormtrooper leader? I forgot her name. Commander
Captain Phasma?
Yeah, Captain Phasma.
The next
She
Boba Fett.
has some sort of fucking turret that she puts down. That shit sucks ass. I hate that thing. It will sit there for the entirety of the match. It will regen health.
Oh.
It will just continuously shoot at you. I was Rey, running up to it, trying to hit it with a fucking lightsaber, and then it would just shock me, and I would have to stop. And I just get shot by everybody else, and it. Like, and it was there for the entirety of the match. I was Rey, like, 4 separate times trying to go up against that thing, and the other 3 times I was a fucking assault trooper. Probably the biggest problem is I wasn't shooting at it with a missile launcher, but that's beside the point. But yeah, like, it was just wild to me that thing just sat there and was fucking everything up for like this long ass time. And
Gotta make
just
Phasma cool, good somehow.
I
She doesn't
guess.
do anything in the movies, so they had to make some shit up.
Honestly, I didn't have this problem. Just play the Clone Wars.
Yeah, you're so right, dude. I mean, I didn't have that problem when I played the Camino mission.
Yeah,
I had a good time with the Camino mission. I played as Obi-Wan in his Clone Wars armor because I bought that.
Just saying.
And I went around and I killed people. Although I did lose to Darth Maul, which was quite sad.
That's not how it's supposed to.
That's not how I win in the movie.
I will say I was kind of bummed out because I felt like in that moment one of us had to shout the other's name, and I didn't have the emote to say Maul. And obviously the AI is AI, so it's not going to sit there and go, Kenobi! Yeah, that.
Yeah.
I love that is an emote in the game, though. It's really funny to me.
Yeah. He wasn't even trying to do that. Well, I mean, he had to shout Kenobi, but like, because his own voice breaks, he was not trying to break. He just shouted, and his voice broke. And they're like, we're going to keep this.
Apparently it was very iconic.
Mm-hmm.
That a lot of people seem to know about it, and it was more iconic enough to get into the game.
So, it seems like...
Oh, cool. Please, sorry.
I was just going to say, it seems like we had a great time with Battlefront 2. Both of them. Just a great time the whole time.
Mm-hmm.
None of... it was... I will say, I'm curious how you guys felt about the whole experience. Like, for me, it was still a net positive. There was definitely some shit I didn't like about both of them. But I still, like, overall, I had a pretty good time going on some Star Wars romps. I just wish that perhaps some more time and care had been put into mostly Battlefront 2 2017. Mm-hmm. That's the one where it felt like the care wasn't put in as much. Mm-hmm. Battlefront 2 2005 felt more like this is all I have, and I did the best with what I had, you know. Yeah. But yeah, that's I'd say that's my final conclusion. Yeah. Is like that's how I feel about both games. Had an alright time. There were ups, there were downs, but that was my takeaway with both. Like that's my takeaway with each, I guess. Mm-hmm. Did their best with the tools they had. Could have done so much more, and fell short.
Say, one of them just had the roadblock of being under EA.
Yeah, also real and true.
Yeah, and I'm sure that was a main reason as to why it wasn't as good as it probably could have been. Maybe.
Could be.
I like, no matter what, I'm always gonna hold nostalgia for 2005's Battlefront 2. I'm always gonna have nostalgia for it. I mean, like I said, I didn't finish it, but the amount I played, I was like, oh yeah, this is great. This is fine. Everything about this, good.
I'm so happy for you.
Well, 2017, you know, I did not have a good time with that campaign. It was like any part where I was, you know, with a bunch of other people and no one, it wasn't just me being shot at only, which granted it probably was still me being shot at, I just didn't notice it because I had other people shooting. Wasn't great. I did not enjoy my campaign experience from Battlefront 2. I think the multiplayer would be a lot of fun. I will probably play it again if you want to play with me.
Right now?
Yeah.
I gotta go to bed.
Yeah. I mean, I'd be down to play it in the future for sure. Because, I mean, that was the one thing that we didn't do. We didn't play it together.
That's true.
So true.
And Jacob can't. Because it's not cross-play for some fucking reason.
That was before the cross-play thing really happened.
Yeah.
The campaign was whatever. It's one of the few games I actually enjoyed the multiplayer more than the story. You can just, I don't know, if like your character feels like it's yours just because you get to customize it. And yeah, like you don't really get to customize it because like it's just like the paint scheme is, you know, whatever they make it. But yeah, I enjoyed Battlefront 2 2017. So that was a positive. And then 2005 was just a negative, just all around.
I couldn't tell.
No?
No.
It almost seemed... I felt like you weren't matching me on energy for that best spin mission in the same way that it was meant. I messed that up. It's okay. Alright. Let me try again. Yeah, I really felt like the amount of energy you had on how much you truly, I mean, obviously, you weren't showing as much passion for how much you hated Battlefront 2 as much as I was showing passion for how much I hated the best spin mission in 2017.
Why are you lying to me?
Yeah, no, I can tell. Which makes me so sad.
So yeah, I think we broke even in terms of enjoyment.
That's fair. That's fair.
I mean, overall, out of 10, both of them, or not mixing. Jacob.
Yeah, original one. I'm gonna put it like a 5. I just had, I passed through me. Battlefront 2, like a 7 overall. It's pretty good. It's like if I want to play some Star Wars, I'll play that one. Mostly like the multi. I'm not good. I will be shocked if I ever play that campaign again. I could see like maybe booting up a mission or two, like the better ones, but like I'd probably just play the multiplayer. It's pretty fun.
Nick?
Yeah. So the Battlefront 2 classic just passed through him. It passed through me like just the worst food you've ever eaten. I think it's like a 3 or a 4 for me, Chief. Yeah, I go like 6 or 7 on Battlefront 2 2017.
From what I played so far of original Battlefront 2 and then trying to remember back to my childhood, probably give it about an 8 out of 10. And then Battlefront 2017, same, 6 or 7, probably 7. I think like the -3 comes from the campaign for sure. Like the campaign, I'd give that like maybe a 4 out of 10. But game overall, about 7.
Nice. Now that we've successfully executed both games,